Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing. Start with the wait, guys. Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Vencabot Third Strike Action. My name is David. Again, I apologize for the long wait. It took me a while to get things set up here. I have to get my water refilled, use the bathroom, and get a shake in my stomach, all that good stuff. It adds up. We're also kind of late getting started because of our late programming stream. That was a drag. Let's create a lobby here. Make it private. Let's see here. What do you guys think of the new Samurai Showdown? Again, I have no thoughts about it. I really can't say. I'm really not big enough into the genre to really make a judgment. I've heard bad things about it. I heard bad things about the demo. People saying that it feels a little bit clunky and slow. Is Hars online? He's playing Guilty Gear. I'm going to invite this man and give him a second to join in. And if he declines to join in, I'm going to move on with the regular lobby. Yeah. I've heard that people say that Samurai Showdown's a little bit slow with the movement. It doesn't feel as fluid as the previous games in the franchise. Last Play 2 had a parry and a sidestep. Great game to try if you're a 3S fan for sure. The thing is, I don't really like parry. I kind of hate parry. I love Third Strike, but I kind of hate parry. So I feel like if I was going to play another 2D fighting game, I would almost rather it not have a parry. I think this game got a lot of flack when it came out because of the parry mechanic. People felt like it dumbed the game down. I think this game, I think parry adds more than it takes away. I think parry adds more than it takes away. I think it's definitely a positive for the game. I do wish that it had been tweaked a little bit to not be a reward guessing as much. Thought you were an FGC guy, I guess. No, not really, Triptych. Not really. My attachment to the FGC is through Third Strike, exclusively. That, and I would like to get back into Virtua Fighter someday. I love that game profoundly. So Neon likes the way it looks. Welcome more, Neon. Dude, me, Neon, N Cruz, Mutant, Frankie. The fucking boys are gonna be back in town, guys. At Alpha Attack, June 15th in Cincinnati, Ohio. Come out and say hi, guys. Alpha Attack in Cincinnati, June 15th. We're all gonna be there. I cannot wait to meet Neon and N Cruz and all the guys. This is way less restricted. I kind of, again, I love it as a defensive mechanic. I love when games have strong defensive options. So it looks like Hars is not around right now. Let's move on to a regular lobby. But I also think that in Oki and other situations, it is too strong. You get too much off of a parry. I think I'd rather have a game that have no parry. Like a jump in can always be anti-air the same way. And Crew's gonna be there, Neon. Okay, so let's see. I invite you guys in alphabetical order as always. Ben's really laggy, though. Bootcamp's not that laggy. He's on Wi-Fi, but not that laggy. GigaScrub's online's fucking sick. The plan for today, guys, was to do like a training stream, but Hars does not appear to be around. Giga, Kyo. And that's it. Right? I think so. A lot of mutual friends, huh? Thank you. Balance is relative, right? Depends what you want out of it. How did I grab him from that far? Ooh, got him. Oh. Yeah, he plays Ken and Shun.
Are you ready?
I wish not, Joe. Should have crossplay here, right? It's not gonna be just a big punish. Ugh, I didn't get super though. Missed super again. Why did I throw him so far? Too many buttons. That's what we were just talking about with mutants. Is that a macro? Gotta ask Bootcamp how he did that. So boot camp, how did you super after I hit you with the light kick?
Final round. Go.
Ooh, cross up. So we were talking, he's just mashing, right? But
You win.
me and Mutant and Katie were talking about how effective mashing is mechanically in those situations. How do you get the super to come out and not something else? Yeah, Wolf Eyes, that's what I said. I was telling Mutant about it. I was telling Mutant about Wolf Eyes, right? Who's notorious for doing that. But, so what do? Just you smash, you just do the core circles and just what? Mash kicks? Or how does it work exactly? Hey, we got Hars. Welcome aboard, Hars.
Battle.
Langston Neal. Welcome aboard, Langston Neal. We play through this here 4 nights a week, Monday through Thursday. Yeah, I invited you, Hars. I figured you weren't going to be able to make it today, so I'll make a new lobby then. We'll let Kyo, Giga, and Bootcamp play, and me and you will do some stuff here. I don't mash kick, so yeah, how does it work? You mash the motion? I just used a button I plan on using. So you just do like the motion repeatedly, and then you tap the button quickly, the one that you want. How do you get it to come out between my light buttons? That was the question we were talking about. I put the super as normal. You don't mash at all. But how do you know when I'm going to drop my string? Because Wolf Eyes, no matter where I drop my combo and my string, right? No matter where I drop the combo, I would get supered. So he has to be mashing, right? And in that case, again, I was hitting you. And you were in a block string. But I was a little bit late on the block string, and super came out. So tell me you do it deliberately when you think I'm going to drop? It seems like it's a mash, right? But the question is, if it's a mash, how does it work? How does the mash behave? Dante loves parries, huh? Yeah, I think I really hate parries. Not at all and exactly.
You win.
So I think Hars is going to be able to play, right? Let's get a lobby going with Hars. I'll watch this one last match while I get Hars in the Discord and the Twitch chat here.
Battle. Well, I got it. Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
I usually see it.
Engage.
So there is no mashing involved. You just do it. Yo, what's up, Hars?
What's good?
Dude, Roger, ready? Let's get this lobby going then, in that case. We got Hars on the voice chat. Can we actually lower your volume here a little bit for the stream side? Okay. Can I get a testing 1, 2, 3, sir?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Excellent, excellent.
Better?
Okay, that'll do. That'll do. It's not too loud, is it, guys?
Go.
What's up, Arleth? I'm gonna be a DTN indeed. I'm gonna be there. I'm looking forward to meeting you. Smo says, no way, it's gotta be mashing from down position while in block stun, and it pops when you drop the combo. Yeah, but that's the thing, Smo. If it was mashing, you'd think that he would get some other input. Right, for Ken it kind of makes sense though, because he doesn't have any specials that are on that input. You know, the quarter circle forward into kicks. But the reason I asked Bootcamp is because I can trust Bootcamp. That's why I asked him. I have no idea, I don't know how it works. We've been kind of talking about that. How does the mashing work? Okay, we got round 3 here. We're gonna watch this last round and move on to a private lobby between me and Hars and do like a training stream. What's up, Ammo? So you've been playing Yang, right, Hars?
Yeah.
Is that who you're focused on now? You said you've got kind of like a character struggle, right? Like character conflict.
Yeah, no, Yang. I think it's Yang for the next 20 years, right? That's how long it takes to get.
That's how long it takes to get a third strike. 20 years. Yeah, that's gonna be kick-ass time. I wish you could make it, Dante. I know for you it's across the sea or whatever. Yeah, so Yang is a very strong character, also strong at a low and high level. It's a shame that his HP is so low. It's kind of hard for beginners to get strong with him. because you really don't have a lot of room for error.
Yeah, I think one of the early characters I wanted to try was Goki, and I think you advised the same exact thing.
But I think that, I don't know, I don't know. They're about, I think that it's probably better to learn footsies with Yang than Goki, but they have the same strengths and weaknesses, really, that they're strong offensively and bad defensively. But I think it's a really good character to use for tonight, because I can talk to you about the footsies game. That's a really strong character for footsies. So let's grab Hars and put him in this lobby. See if I can use the alphabet real quick. If you guys don't know, Hars is a long-time friend of the channel, man, from way back in the day, dude. Back in the PS3 era. The good old days.
Yeah, I actually just got back my PS3. It was stuck in Chicago for a bit, and I got it back. So
okay, nice.
If we do the, the OE stream again, I'll get on.
People have been asking for that. They've been asking for that throwback stream. Okay, so I'm gonna run Rue. You can go ahead and pick Yang, and let's just we'll talk about buttons real quick. Well, first let's do a real fight. Let's do a real fight first. We'll talk about how it plays out and look for some weaknesses in the gameplay. I might just body my ass. Who knows? Yang is a scary ass character.
Go.
Okay. Okay, I was plus. So if you block my crouching strong, I'm plus. You're plus there too. Okay, anytime you block that button. Okay.
I keep messing up and doing that roll kick when I never want it.
Okay, yeah, the roll kick's pretty risky. Angela says, heck yeah, OE. Do you play OE on PS3, Angela? We played it on PS3 back in the day. I hear the Xbox 360 is way better. Chaos plus after you block that. Nice. Good blocks. Blocks. The blocks. Okay, cool. It's not like you dropped your record there. I heard you still going for it though, which is good. Okay. So, yeah, let's talk about footsies today. That's really, I think that you have a pretty good sense of the flow of the game. It's just a matter of learning how far away to be, really. That's kind of what it really boils down to, I feel like. Let's do another set here. And we'll just sit here for a second and talk about the ground game. So, basically, I'm finding that a lot of situations I beat you in, like the minute-to-minute situations, are because I'm pressing a button that's hitting you at max spacing when you're not ready for me to hit you. Right? You don't really appreciate how far my buttons reach. So, if you guys are watching, you're kind of new to learning about Third Strike or 2D footsies in general. Basically, buttons in this game, if they hit further, they go slower. That's almost a pretty common rule, right? That's a really slow button, goes really far. Your close buttons go really fast. And it's like, your goal in most 2D fighting games, not so much in Third Strike because of the parry system, but in general, you want to hit your opponent with the fastest button. If I walk right here, right, let me stand there for a second. Now, in this freeze frame of combat, I want to hit him with the button that will reach him the fastest, because right now we're both doing nothing, right? We're standing looking at each other. So whoever hits the button first is going to win. So it's a matter of speed. So it's like, if I hit, boom, that, and it whiffs, I'm in trouble, right? Because now he can hit me with his button. And if I hit this, right around here, and I whiff it, again, I'm in trouble. It's not far enough. It's just not far enough. So if he hits me with a better button that'll actually reach me instead, it's going to be a big problem. So likewise, you have to respect how far your opponent reaches, right? So if I walk into like this spot, oftentimes my opponent will walk back a little bit because reuse low forward is a very strong tool, right? So if I kind of menace you like this, I'm menacing my low forward, and it's like if you step forward or press a button, you're going to eat shit, right? So my goal is to hit you with this as far as I possibly can, because that way you might walk into it, you might press a button that kind of moves you forward a little bit and it kind of eat this shit, or you will walk back as you want to do, right? You want to walk back, make it whiff, and then come back in and do something. Right, so if I whiff this button and you walk in, I have to kind of block. Right, it's kind of like that's kind of like this when you see me doing this, right? This kind of movement situation. I'm trying to look for his buttons, look for a whiff where he has to be defensive afterward, and then apply pressure. Or I can press a button and he can make it whiff or get hit by it either way. And what I found in our last match, what was happening a lot was I was, waiting for, kind of hoping he would walk forward and then doing something like that, right? So I kind of watched the way he moves and hoping he'd walk forward and then hit a button. So he's getting hit by those a lot because he's not really, it takes a lot of experience and practice to know how far these buttons reach, and not only how far my buttons reach, but how far your buttons reach. Right? So it's like you want to kind of beat my button. There you go, that'll do it. At certain spacings. But one thing about Yang, the reason I like using Yang here, because Yang has this Mantis Slash. Now, in Third Strike, I talked about how you want to use the button that's the fastest at certain spacing, right? Whatever is fastest at a certain range is probably what you want to use. But don't forget, guys, that this game has a priority system where medium buttons will always beat light buttons if they touch each other, and heavies will always beat mediums, right? And lights. And they'll trade with specials, and specials will beat mediums and lights, but trade with fierces. So heavies and specials are on the same tier, basically. So you've got light buttons, which lose to mediums, and mediums lose to fierces and specials. And if two buttons on the same tier touch each other at the same exact time, they'll trade. So we both get hit. So what's cool about Yang is that Yang has this goddamn Mantis Slash, right? That shit hits really far, really fast, and has very high priority, has special priority. So if I'm trying to hit like with this button or like this button, I'll get blown up if he touches me at the right time with it. Now keep in mind, I can hit him on startup or on recovery of his Mantis Slash, right? So if it's on its way coming out, or if it's on its way coming back underneath him, back toward his body, I can beat it with any button. But if his active frames for the Mantis Slash, the frames are actually doing damage, collide with the active frames of my button, it'll always win if I press the medium or light button. And if it's a heavy button, it'll trade, but it's not that shabby either. So Yang's, the core of his gameplay is really about playing footsies, walking back and forth, trying to bait me to do something stupid, or trying to work his way into his range where he's strong at, and he can mix up the Mantis Slash, your Mantis Slash, or your low forward into Mantis Slash, right? So it's like it's a high or low game. And what's really cool about Mantis Slash in general is it's really safe on block. So if I do block it, then you're fine. It's not a big deal, right? You can just walk away like that, exactly. Do it once and walk back. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Right, there you go. Just go high or low, high or low. Just raw Mantis Slash or low forward Mantis Slash. There you go, nice. Okay, so it's a big part of Yang's game. Also, once he has you looking for the ground game, he has you kind of focused on the ground game too much, he can start to jump in and dive kick, which is a really, really strong tool as well. Right, and that would really beat me. I feel like in the last match we fought, there wasn't a whole lot of dive kick going on at all, so you're kind of losing to this a lot, right? Dive kick will beat this, or any button I press on the ground. There you go, I can be defensive. Push me to the corner. Perfect. Perfect. Right? So also we're talking about moves that are, their properties on hit and block. Right? So basically, we talked about how Mantis Slash is very neutral on block. So if I do block it, you can kind of just feint away. You can just kind of walk away, hold down back, whatever you want to do, right? Basically, you can be defensive afterward, and I can't really punish you for it. And some moves in this game are so negative on block, they are punishable, like your roll or my uppercut and that kind of thing. You can just kill me for that, right? That's considered to be punishable, because I can't really react in time to deal with your offense. But finally, Ryu is a lot of times plus on block. So if you block this, I'm still actually my turn. Same with this button right here. That's actually plus on block. Now this button here is negative on block, but I can cancel it, right? So if you see it come all the way back, it becomes your turn, right? But if I cancel it, then I can still do my turns. It's a very scary character, man. Very scary ground buttons on Ryu. And again, that first round that me and HARSIMUS fought, a lot of that damage I was getting off of him because he wasn't respecting that I was still plus after he blocked this button. Right? It's kind of like a really strong button. So there's kind of things that take a lot of practice to internalize. But once you have them internalized, the core ideas of it, then you can kind of understand at least, why you're getting hit a lot and kind of how to, over time, correct it. Right, so let's do another match here. Let's focus, there you go. Let's focus on, now we know what to look for. You know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to do this kind of stuff. Low forward, trying to do crouching strong, standing strong. Okay. Nice. Okay. Alright, so we pressed the wrong button, the wrong spacing there. Press the button that's kind of for close spacing, press it far away. Good block. Right? Also, anytime I'm going to block, you can walk up and grab too, right? If you, same time, I'm going to do the same thing to you, right? If I think that you're going to block, I can use a move that's plus on block, like my crouching strong. Okay, he's blocking, now I'm going to walk up and throw his ass. Right, if I do that, I can walk up and grab you if you are being defensive. Okay. Nice. Misconfirm there. Misconfirm there as well. So you can just finish, once you see that first one hit, you can finish the entire string, which is a lot of fucking damage. Okay, that's, when you block my EX Fireball, it's really 0 on block, so it's kind of hard to beat my crouching strong. Oh, that's bad. Nice. They dropped the combo. Okay. Nice. Once again, Mystic Confirm. That's big damage. Okay. I think you were trying to walk backward there. That wasn't a punish there. I think you're trying to walk backward.
Yeah, no, I tried to be greedy.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah,
I got punished.
Okay.
Yeah, my problem with this is, I understand, I think, the core idea of turns, plus, minus situations, especially where it's like, oops, my bad. This will work. I understand. I never use moves. So we can probably practice this for a second.
How about commentary, Kenny? Kenny says when you do Mantis Slash, slow it down a little bit. Is a better way to not drop it. It's got a larger cancel window than you think. You can actually wait for longer than you think to cancel it. Give you some time to confirm if it hit or not. So after my crouching strong whiffs, you become plus. Which is kind of interesting, right? Because that you have time to see it happen, and it misses you. That means when it comes back to me, I'm no longer plus, right? It's only plus when you're stuck in block stun. If you're not stuck in block stun, you can kind of blow me up for missing it. Maybe not get a whole lot of damage, but at least you'll walk forward and block. A lot of time what's happening is I'm whiffing my crouching strong and then walking up and doing it again, which is something I shouldn't be able to do. Oh yeah, Kenny, yeah, jump in here, spectate, jump on the Discord.
Prepare to strike. Now.
There you go. Good block. I like that walk up and block. Ooh. The Joe Don. Good patience. I'm trying to delay that sweep so it'll hit you when you start thinking you were safe. Nice, get that dash up crib. Oh, get the punish.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Is it on the other side?
That sucks. Nice. Ooh, too many buttons. I'll keep on doing it. That's what I like.
My worst thing in this game is definitely focusing on the ground and pressing a button that just gets me completely wrecked when they jump in.
Yeah, that's tough. It's
what's my hexagram? Oh, like my icon? I made a very quick logo, but then I looked at it and it's similar to like one of the trigrams on the Korean flag that's for wisdom.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I realized that afterwards. I was like, oh, I kind of just shrunk it.
Yeah, so basically the jumps are a part of the footsies game essentially, and it's like at certain spacings, you have to be very careful what button you press, because if they might jump at that same range, they can punish you, right? It's kind of scary. That happens to me all the time too. Especially with my fireballs, I'll do a fireball like right around here, and I'll jump over and just fucking ruin my life. I gotta get those confirmed. Of course, that takes a lot of practice. This is a note. So the thing about sweep is that, again, it's a heavy button, right? So it'll actually beat smaller buttons if they apply the same frame. That's something that I feel like a lot of novices don't really respect. Even if you learn about frame data and know about how far things reach and how fast they come out, you might not appreciate how high priority they are and how much that actually plays in the ground game. That's why Urien's hard to beat in the ground game, because he gives those tackles, which are and headbutts, which are really large hitboxes. They're very active and they're very high priority. Same with Chun-Li, right? Poking with the fierce button. Not only is it far and fast, but it is a heavy button, so it'll beat a lot of things.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Oh, hi.
Hey, what's up, Kenny? I'm gonna get you in this lobby, dude. And also raise your volume on Discord. You sound quite soft.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. There you go. I want to see more jumps. And yeah, I can't point out that you mentioned that you're actually, relatively familiar with the basic idea of the ground game, the most basic stuff, and you recognize that a lot of times when I'm backing away, hitting low forward, it's not really to hit your body, it's to hit your limb if you press a button, right? That's kind of like...
Yeah, stuff it or with punish,
yeah.
I think. Something I really liked from Third Strike Film Room was like the video about Deshiken where he baits you into almost playing a footsies game and then jumps, and I feel like I get baited by every single Third Strike player online into attempting to play footsies, and then I throw out a button like like sweep or low forward, and I just get jumped in.
Something with a long recovery, right? Yeah, I feel the same way when I play Alex. As I play, going back to Alex from Ryu, I find that a big part of playing Alex is trying to make them think I'm playing a ground game, like do some stuff and then just jump and hit your big Alex buttons, and hopefully they're gonna press a button.
Yeah, and like the air game in this game is so different from every other fighting because of parry. Because it's like normally if you jump and I knew you were gonna jump and I get the read, like I win.
Press a button, right?
And in this game, no.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That's one thing I kind of find awkward about parries is the fact that you get your jump in parry, but it is you can mix up your timing on your jump in to make it harder to parry. But I find that as a beginner myself, I have kind of not a lot of luck with that. They said I'm a bum until the 17th, huh? Oh, I understand. I missed some stuff in the chat here. If everybody's a bum and plays 3S in the morning, add me. Bootcamp click 516, huh? Playing 3S in the morning. Okay,
I thought that I had waited enough for the for the
Oh, I see. You wanted a fresh
Mantis
first one.
Slash to stop. Yeah,
I
and then
gotcha.
it's the window is still there for cancel.
I gotcha. I wonder how often that I never considered that before as a Yang thing. I wonder how many beginners actually get that happen to them. Or they want to reset back to the first one and get the third one instead. Nice.
Oh my gosh.
So what does that input come out of? It's supposed to be...
Yeah, no, that's me. That's me just messing up. It's me
yeah.
just being sloppy. I gotta clean it up.
So is it supposed to be like Mantis Slash?
So
Yeah.
Yeah, Kenny, why don't
Every roll is wrong.
I
I'll
gotcha.
let you guys know that right now.
Go ahead and knock me down,
I
Kenny.
should try to get a read on your fireball with a roll, maybe. Go
Well-
for cheeky punish.
You could look at it that way, but it's a pretty risky move in general. I wouldn't
It is
recommend
very
it.
risky, I know.
Yeah, it's not really one of his moves. It's kind of like Alex's DDT. It's not something you really see used. But you're right. It would be good for that. Hypothetically, if you could definitely read a fireball 100% of the accuracy, it'd be a good way to punish it. The problem is it's just a big risk. So Dante says here, I play a game with Ken after my daily workout routines, and now is a way of rewarding myself. Cool, dude. Okay. First, Kenny here plays a little bit of Yang. He can show you what buttons do what spacings. Ooh, okay. That far low forward there. Alright, got the corner. Nice! Big damage. Block the overhead. There's a movement. Hope you hit a button there, and you did. A big part of, as you get stronger in Third Strike, I find...
I tried to parry that overhead.
Yeah, that would
I
have been
was like a
nice.
second late.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Bootcamp says, why you leave me in lobby with Kel and Giga? I'm not any good, dude. Yo, bye to these dudes, Bootcamp. I don't want to hear that shit. Okay, I'll get the accidental upkick there. Big punish. Good patience. So right there, he's counting on you waiting for the second Mantis Slash so you can walk in and get grab. That's pretty much the core mind game behind Yang. Is the mind game after the Mantis Slash is blocked. Very frustrating. There we go, that's the combination.
You win.
Okay. So let me run another one with Hars. I'm gonna knock you down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. My girlfriend wanted me to pick out what we're eating tonight, so I'll be right back.
Okay, take your time, dude. So I think that a big part of the level up in this game is learning that when you're fighting an opponent, you have to get a feel for the rhythm and press your buttons, right? My whole rhythm is kind of like, I'll press a button, it's kind of plus on block, then I'll wait for a second and hope that you get impatient, press a button, then I'll press my button to beat your button. Alright, so it's like, a lot of times I'm hitting you with sort of like, tick, pause, like, if you block this, it'd be like, tick, and then boom, boom, right, into fireball, look, we're into fireball. It's like, boom, then boom, boom. It's kind of rhythmic, and the idea there is like, if you get a feel for that rhythm, you can know when not to press a button and when to press a button. And another big part of it is getting a rhythm of your own, right? Trying to make me, if I block your Mantis Slash, if you do right here, right, and I block your Mantis Slash, now I'd be like Kenny did, right? Think about what Kenny did, and like, you can walk up and grab me afterward, right? You can do a second one. You can hit with me with a low instead. Use a fast light button to beat my button. Let's say that you just cancel the light button, right? Just do your low forward Mantis Slash, right? Then just a light button real quick. Okay. Right, there you go. And then just, crouching like or something like that, right? Or a crouching jab. Something that'll beat my button if I'm too slow to do something, right? Kind of like, it's rhythmic, right? It's kind of rhythmic. There's a Shadow Fella, you can get an invite, dude.
Every time I try to put pressure, then walk up and throw during yesterday's games, I got blown up with jab every single time.
Oh, yeah.
No one respected it ever.
Well, you know what that means, right? That means more Mantis Slash, more, second Mantis Slash.
I did bait people into trying to punish second Mantis Slash with finishing into unsafe third Mantis Slash yesterday to catch people. But, it's like, it's really hard to condition people that have so much experience in this game. Like, I think I can condition people at my level in other fighting games because I understand their tendencies. It's very obvious, but with people with so much experience, it's so hard to condition people.
It's hard to tell.
And I know the RPS of okay, I'll do something maybe once, twice, 3 times. I do the same thing, and then they think, okay, that now, especially because I'm a weaker player, they may only assume that that's the knowledge of my character.
That's what you always do, right? That's what you always do, right?
Yeah. So then I'll walk up, I'll try to throw. If they think I'm going to try to throw, I could walk up universal overhead. You can't. So, like, all these types of things. I understand the the rotation, the RPS of it, but I think that there's a lot of execution lacking on my part, lots of matchup knowledge, especially like against Arceus' Necros. I'm stuck in the corner. I can't do anything. I need to do something crazy to get out.
Yeah.
I started to like parry, and it helped me get out yesterday against him, but
well, you know, find a really good exercise.
That's a risk.
Something that helped me a lot against Arceus and Necro in general is when he has you in the corner and he's doing his stupid drill kick bullshit. As someone like me who's a beginner and not trying to go for too many parries and too many guessing games, you can just block forever. It's a good way to practice your block, so you can react to his overheads even online. Right? So it's kind of like he'll dive kick, he'll try and do his overhead, you block it, keep blocking dive kicks, he'll try and walk up and get a grab. He might grab you, who cares? Doesn't do any damage, right? The grab doesn't do any damage. So it's like, if you can block Arceus for an entire, 90-second round, you're gonna start to get a feel for his patterns, get a feel for when you might be safe to press a button or trying to go for a parry or try to, get out of the corner. In general, I think that if you are getting frustrated against Necro in the corner, or against any character in the corner, the first step is to say to yourself, okay, well, if he's hitting me, I'm not blocking. Let's just fucking hold down back and block and see how long I can go without getting hit. At that point, you can move on to the next step, which is sort of like, okay, I've blocked him forever. He's taken the whole round to get me down to 3/4 health. Now I can start thinking about how do I get out of here. Right? I've seen what he's doing, watch what he's doing, get that feel for the pattern. When can I get out of here? What's worth the risk? If I try to jump out now and he hits me, how much damage am I really taking? Right? Versus if he hits me right now, that may be a whole combo, which would be very scary. So I guess first step I'm saying would be to block forever. Just literally block forever, right? Just hold down back until the end of the round and see what happens. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make a new lobby and invite Hars, KReichJr, and Shadowwolf, who's another friend of mine who's kind of like an intermediate level player. That'll be some good way to get some sparring between some guys of around equal skill. I'm going to commentate and give some advice. I realized I haven't played much of the peeps on the channel in a long time. Bootcamp's a pleasure, dude. Like, I know you're playing on Wi-Fi, but there's very little lag most of the time. You're totally welcome to come by anytime you want. I appreciate you hanging back on the tournaments just in case Wi-Fi does act up. In the off chance. And I hope that one day you do get a wired connection so we can be more consistent and more stable. But I think that I definitely would never consider you to be a lagger, dude. Anybody might as welcome my lobby as long as they're not a lagger. And so I got told for blocking. Well, yeah. Not really against Arceus, though. What's up, Wax? Long time no see, dude. Yeah, blocking. I felt like when I was fighting you, Angela, I felt like you're playing Makoto, she has very strong buttons, and of course, I felt like, when we were moving around in the neutral game, you were just not pressing enough buttons. You let me boss you around. And I think that there's an exception to be made for Necro when you're a beginner, because his corner pressure is so strong. So I do feel like it's very important to block, and just block and block and block and block until you get a feel for what to do.
That frame trap with the elbow, it's like, you can see it, like, his tendencies, right, and how he mixes up his approach.
Well, he has pretty much like two main options after the elbow. He's plus after the elbow. He wants to do a target combo, or he wants to walk up and grab you. And most of the time it's a target combo, or he'll try and jump away or whatever. In any case, whatever you do, if you hold down back, the best thing you can get is a throw. Which is, again, not that much damage for Necro. He doesn't have a strong, so he doesn't have any good overheads that you can't react to. Necro's overheads are exceptionally slow. So it means if you're on the ground and you're waking up off the ground, he really can't mix you up that well. So his throw, if that's the worst thing you're worried about, it's not a huge deal.
To an extent. The one thing I'd be worried about with throw is your stun.
The stun, and of course he can also, I think he can throw into combo with super in the corner, right? If he has Magnetic Storm. I think he can like...
Yeah, I don't know if there's any scaling on that though.
Okay, I'll make a new lobby here. Good games, caviles. I want to try and get Shadowwolf and Hars in here, so we'll get some kind of like a relatively low-level intermediate lobby. We'll get Kenny on the coaching. So I want Hars, I want KReichJr, and I want Shadowwolf. The Angel played in the tournament yesterday. It was a lot of fun. What's up, Salty Face?
Yeah, spectator.
Spectator mode. Okay, Kenny, so as we're fighting, give HARSIMUS a real-time commentary how to beat me.
Ooh. You're my kryptonite. What are you talking about?
Just, just in the abstract sense.
Okay. So, good normal. Okay. Let's see. Oh, you could have punished that, I think.
You mean the fireball in the corner?
Yeah, because Yang has, stand short, which is
Oh yeah, I think
actually-
it's a really fast stand short, right? Like more than most
And
characters.
then
Yeah.
add into EX, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right there, I tried to feint, like, I'm gonna do like a jumping button, then I just can throw you when I land. It's something I do way too much. It's like a habit of mine. I like jump in your face and jump again, and then go for a grab. Hoping you would walk forward, press a button there.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Trying to get a spacing where I feel comfortable. I'm trying to get to like, basically I'm trying to get to like this spacing right here, or this spacing, and hope you press a button or something. That's why you see me walking back and forth. It's like, come to my space, we'll sweep you.
Nice.
This is my combo. I'm trying to stagger my timing, hoping you press a button, trying to wait for you to get impatient. This is something that comes with a lot of experience. It's like, I walked backward and hit that fireball after a certain amount of time, but it's like, at that amount of time, I would start to press buttons. I'd start getting impatient, right? I'd be like, this is my time to jump out of here, or press a button or try and walk forward. So it's kind of like, walk forward, pause, a little delay, and then throw
Do
a
you
fireball.
want me to play or?
Yeah, let's play, dude. Let's play a match here.
Okay. All right, I'll try my luck with Yang.
Okay.
I got it. Yeah. I've been waiting for this. Are you ready?
We got wax in the chat.
I think, I have like I did a bunch of reading and I watched a bunch of videos on Yang just in terms of sort of how people play him, what are the confirms I'm looking for, and like, getting meter, crouching light kick, standing light kick, stand medium punch, first hit, stand heavy punch, like all these different things I think into the EX Mantis Slash. So like, I think his game is simple enough. It's like, I was playing Ken before and he was simple enough to understand, like, it's like buttons and super confirms.
Yeah.
And like max damage mid screen is like DP, card DP, right? So it's like very simple game plan of what to do, and then mixing up jumps, cross ups, air tatsu. Like, I think Yang is similar to where his game plan is also relatively simple because it's like Mantis Slash, EX Mantis Slash. If you get in, mix in command grab or normal grab. So I think I understand that part. I think it's just I need lots of play time
That's what I
just
think
to
it is,
burn
too.
in matchups, and then just trying to learn the system and
Yeah, I think that you're at the point where you understand it intellectually. You know exactly what you're looking for and what you're supposed to do. But I think, like I said, the big weakness is the rhythm, like the footsies game, understanding when to press buttons and when not to press buttons. And it's a lot harder than it sounds, and especially in this game. You see Kenny blowing me up for pressing buttons when it'd be a good time in any other game. Basically, in any other fighting game, I'm pressing buttons at the right time. But
No,
Kenny
fuck.
relies on that because he likes to do buffer parries right there. See, that was my turn there. That's exactly why I buffered the parry. So knowing when to press buttons when not to is a huge part of Third Strike. It's just crazy, absolutely crazy. It's some very deep mind games.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. So
yeah,
the
Neon,
first
I went
thing
back
would-
and I watched my matches from yesterday, and I was going over where I was messing up.
I would say the first thing I would call out is just slowing down your inputs. Because it sounds like you're trying to do them like super duper quick, and you really don't need to be doing them like that quickly.
Yeah, it might help you with confirmations. It might help you with being more consistent with things coming out correctly. I'm kind of in the same boat. I do execution way too fast. But like Hars already mentioned, a big weakness for beginners like me and him is execution in general. Trying to get what you want to come out. Like you have an idea what you want, and if only it would come out correctly. Yeah, speed is definitely a thing. So I feel like you're dropping a lot of damage because you're not confirming the Mantis Slash. Or if you are confirming it, you're not getting it to come out when you want it to come out. That's no dude. I don't apologize, bro. I don't apologize. Gotta get those views one way or another, dude. Gotta make it a little bit saucy sometimes.
Oh no!
It's just like, oh my, yeah, the Audrey apples. Ugh.
Shoot. Oop.
So look at Hars versus Shadow Wolf after this. I feel like they're around the same level. I feel like maybe Shadow Wolf will be
Ooh.
a little bit stronger in the game in general. But that doesn't mean that Hars won't have a really good shot against him. The difference is not dramatic.
Ooh.
Ugh. What he was going for there.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and let
Yeah, we'll let
Hars get me.
Yeah, we'll do Hars and we'll do Shadow Wolf. Do you ever feel like you have a half nap where you're like awake but still feel? Yes, of course. Here goes. Yeah.
Or do you want me to play Hars?
No. We'll do Hars versus Shadow Wolf.
Okay.
Let's see what happens here. Yang versus Alex. So Yang really bodies Alex in the ground game. The problem is Alex bodies Yang in the air. So it's like if Shadow Wolf is doing a lot of jumping fear, it's going to be kind of tough, I feel like, for a beginner Yang to deal with. We'll see how it goes. Let's get a feel for, the micro battle, like the micro battles, like who's winning on a button-by-button basis and why that is. Okay. Ooh, I'm trying to slash up. It's got a very long start for slash up, so that definitely beats that on startup. Gets the jumping fierce. Nice, good spacing from Shadow Wolf. I feel like Hars is not familiar with this matchup that well. He's kind of eating a lot of Alex's long-range buttons, which kind of Shadow Wolf is kind of relying on. Okay. Nice, full damage. Gets a stomp on Wake Up. Alex bullshit. Ducks under the DDT, but he's gonna punish in time. That's tough. You have to kind of be ready for that. Okay, get that punish. Right? We wanted to execution there, but he missed it. I think what's supposed to be a jump. It's supposed to be some kind of a punish. Good throw tech.
Good tech.
Okay, DDT. Casual
DDT. What's the input for DDT?
It's half circle back. It's kind of like a Tatsumaki.
Go for it.
Good luck.
There he goes. Yeah, get in his face. So Alex is strong. This Alex anyway is strong far away. He doesn't do EX slash and stuff. There you go. Get into like Manta slash range. Got the corner now.
Okay.
Get that pressure up. Very nice. I like that. Had to parry both. Good spacing. Ooh, nice confirm from Shadow Wolf.
Yeah, that's how I get fucked up.
Yeah,
I do something on the ground and then they jump in at the same time and I get fucked up.
Yeah.
It's very scary.
I think
in every game.
Yeah. I feel like you need less crouch roundhouse right now. You're not really getting a lot of mileage off of it, and yeah, I feel like you just need a little bit of time away from the crouch roundhouse. Focus on your other normals a little bit more, because a lot of the time that you're getting blown up is because you hit that crouch roundhouse. Did you want me to run this, Venka?
No. We'll go get the run back. Hey, Kill, we're not doing a first to 10 here. We're doing kind of like a coaching lobby. In particular, we're focusing more on Hars. I feel like Shadow Wolf's a little bit more advanced than Hars. I'm trying to see if we can help Hars develop his gang a little bit. Okay, so Hars, I want to see you. Let's do an experimental round here. But I want to see you be way more defensive. I want to see you just block everything. Like, consider that this Alex is fucking Dio, where he can teleport to you at any time with a slash elbow and blow you up. I want to see you sort of walk back and forth and get these blocks and
how negative is the EX elbow?
EX shoulder is not that negative. It's safe. Any other elbow though is punishable. So if he does the medium or long range elbow, it's super negative, but EX is actually not that negative.
You're telling me to be defensive, but now I'm gonna get thrown.
No, that's fine. Get to know it. You're not trying to win. We're here to practice. Okay. Just the grabs.
Oh, there's nothing that says you can't tech throws.
Nah, I'm gonna get tick thrown.
Yeah, tick.
Not tech. I'll try to tech. I can kind of see when that's happening. I'm gonna get tick thrown by.
Lots of tick throws.
These out.
Watch the overheads. Yeah, basically. Yeah, there you go. I like that. Good movement. Nice. Good blocks. Okay. There. So you could punish that whiffed sending medium punch there. Okay, got him. Gets a stomp. It's all right. That's just stuff when he wakes up. Wake up bullshit. Good spacing there from Shadow Wolf. Okay. Caught him walking forward there. Okay, like that's all right. You're in the corner. No big deal. For being defensive today. Good movement. All right. That's all right. Good crouch under the DDT. Good throw tech as well. Right, that's his tick. He likes to do UOH into tick. UOH into grab. Nice. Could have finished that. There comes the super.
Oh.
I thought it was going to be a tick there. So maybe if we had gone for like a jump, it would have beaten him, right? That's the mix-up, I guess.
Jumped. I jumped back. But...
I like that. I mean, because he's going to do the grab, right? That's the mix-up, I guess. I would have done that too. Okay. Yeah, can he... Oh, we lost Shadow Wolf. Probably on accident. Let's see here.
Yeah, this game is you accidentally press back and you just leave. There's no like, oh, do you want to leave? They should like.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There's a lot of UI. There's a lot of UI.
It's absolutely insane.
Oh, so move his car.
Yeah, it'll be alright. Let's do a match, Kenny.
Okay.
Okie. Let's just see where Kenny's Yang beats me. in the neutral game.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Oh, what the hell was the connection?
You good?
I think we're good, yeah. I see. I basically tried to interrupt his after he did his dive kick. I tried to hit a button. Okay, once again, see, he's relying on me hitting a button there when he goes for after his dive kick. He whiffs the dive kick and hopes I'm pressing a button. I always am.
Oh shit!
I had to grab there. Ooh, wow.
Aw.
Ooh, I got him. I missed my
got
Kara.
lucky.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Oh, fuck.
Pass.
Ooh.
Finish is a little shaky.
Yeah, it definitely is. Okay.
Ooh, nice. Nice.
Try to wait and press a button there. So Kenny has that experience where he didn't press a button there. I kind of walked up, delayed, then pressed my low forward there. That was to catch him getting impatient, but he didn't. He just kept blocking. That's what I talked about when I said about rhythm. It's just something that comes with practice.
Ooh. Where is it? Oops.
Got nice one for the throw tech there. Ooh, is that a combo? Ooh. Talking about RP in the chat, huh? My Dix's favorite. Dixsucker's favorite. So, Kyo mentioned earlier about see the tick set up, then use standing light kick into EX Mantis between. So when he goes for that tick into power bomb, after you get ticked with the UOH, just hit low forward into Mantis slash. Of course, they would have got blown up by that super, but it's a good way to beat that that repeated tick into power bomb. Make him suffer for it.
Yeah.
That takes a lot of it takes some matchup knowledge, not character matchup, but player matchup. In a set that would definitely become stronger. Oh, what am I doing? I'm fighting. That's a Shadow Wolf team ready up. Get that cup noodle boot camp.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Okay. There you go. I'm gonna let you push me around here, basically. Yeah. Okay. All right. Nice. Nice. Drop the combo though. Good throw. The overhead doesn't get any kind of combo off that.
Oops. That was a mistake.
That's fine. Okay. Nice. So I think that the twin sweep is actually safe on block, or something like that, or close to being safe on block compared to most sweeps, but it has a very long startup. That's what I think what Kenny meant when you were getting blown up for it. It has a much longer than usual startup for a sweep, but of that same reach. You were on PS4, Asmel, yeah.
Go.
But compared to most sweeps, I don't think I can counter sweep it if I block it compared to most other sweeps.
Yeah, you can. Because I think it's like -6 or something like that. Like, it's not that bad.
Ooh, nice. Damage confirm. There you go. Ooh, it's over the look forward. Nice. Beat my standing button. You can punish that on block.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, got my punish one.
Oh, gonna punish that.
Has anybody ever tried Tropicana orange tangerine juice? Thing is delicious. I think I have tried it. Yeah, it's just godlike, right? A lot of Tropicana stuff is good. I throw tech.
Good tag.
Nice, got me. Nice, got me. Oh, wow, that's weird. A little too late, I guess.
I should have done EX there. Yeah.
Represent Paul, grab a combo.
Oh!
It's a grip. Hey, ass milk. You know we're on PS4, bro. Ass milk, yeah, if you want to get invite, hell yeah, dude. I think that we have a full lobby right now, though. That was my round for the night. Against Giga. Yeah, Giga is crazy. Who's he playing, Angela? Playing 12 or is he playing Dudley? So Wolf says I gotta go grab some stuff for my buddy since he's flying out to Japan tomorrow, and I'm his friend. Okay, Shadow Wolf, we'll get ass milk in here. Good game, Shadow Wolf. It's a Yang mirror match. So whoever wins in the neutrals means they have stronger understanding of Yang's buttons. Let's see what range is good for what buttons. There you go. Nice. Trying to catch him walking up. Okay, so I see that Kenny really likes that low dive kick where it touches the ground or touches your ankle into a button. It's very hard to beat that. Playing Dudley, I gotcha. Yo, Venka, gonna commentate at DTM? Yes, I am, Katie. Well, I'm gonna apply here. But I don't know, you know, it all depends on who else is, you know, commentating. But yeah, I'm gonna apply. Uh oh. Can you jump to punish? Intentionally?
No, that was an accident.
Okay.
But
Which is the far fierce with the jump. That's just the, you know, the rock paper scissors. We saw Hars trying to press a fierce, hoping he would dash into it or otherwise walk up, but instead he jumps over. And corner pressure. Tick into grip. Right, be patient. There you go. Yeah, the corner is definitely scary. Ooh. Hey, watch out with the roundhouse. Again, it's very negative on. It's a very long startup. Waxes, so less dashes. Yang's dash isn't too great. Mix up your neutral jump, roundhouse, fierce, and dive kicks. Keep them guessing. Yeah, more neutral jumps, more options. So basically, something that happened to me, Wax, as a beginning third strike player, I found that a lot of difficulty I had was not because I was so. It wasn't because I wasn't using the tools that I had effectively, or that I didn't know I was using these. I don't know. Let me rephrase this. I didn't realize what tools I had. Right? I did not realize what tools I had. I thought that I had tools A, B, and C. I was using them all pretty well. But I didn't realize I also have tools, you know, D, E, F, G, H, all these other tools, right? I think that as you become more experienced in the game and get, in my experience, you got decent coaching, you find that you can implement more tools into your game and makes things so much easier. Like, being a master of, you know, one or two tools is not going to get you anywhere in third strike. You have to have a familiarity with all kinds of your, you know, all your options. That's so important. Thank you, Mutant, for the bits, man. How you doing? I imagine Dante sounds like David Attenborough. He probably does. A 25-year-old David Attenborough.
Ooh.
Ugh, that's kind of the wrong button, that spacing. How about a point blank? I like that standing light kick though. You can chip out there if you can complete it. Dante, is that true? How much do you sound like David Attenborough? Scale 1 to 10. So I'm gonna add Asmoke to my friends list and give him this lobby. A long time friend of the channel, but never played him before. Let me get this on the friends list first of all. Friends, does it show up here as a friend request? Probably not. I think it's in notifications. Okay, friend request received. Okay, what do we got here? Boy, this thing is so slow. Alright, we got Ass Milk. I can give him this lobby here. This UI is fucking awful. There he is. It's a crazy ass avatar. I watched so much videos when I was learning and still do, huh? Match videos help a ton. I find that something about the way that I learn, the videos don't help me as much. I feel like when I watch other Alexes play, it's a mystery to me how they get things to work. I'm like, wow, how did that work? When I play guys, that doesn't work. I'm like, what the fuck? It's because of the other options they're using to train their opponent to not expect the things that I over-rely on. It doesn't work when I do it because I'm not doing it at the right time, in the right situation, right? It may look like the same to me as a beginner in the same situation, but it's really not. It's more to it than what I see. Yeah, I want to see you be much more airborne. I feel like you're scared to jump. Here we go. There you go. That's what I like to see. Right. Just you might get blown up for it at first, but what I found continuously throughout my career in Third Strike, my short career, is that if you don't try stuff, you're never going to learn how to use them right. So even if you have no idea how to jump correctly, you've got to still do it. Just to do it. Just to get a feel for how it works. There you go. If you had neutral jump there, you would have beat my crouching strong. Don't forget to do this too. Like, one thing I kind of have trouble doing a lot is neutral jumping. Something Kyo's been trying to teach me how to do for a long time, and it's really powerful. So for your case, I think I heard neutral jump fierce is good. Neutral jump heavy kick I think is good as well for Yang to stop them from, you know, kind of mix them up. Think you might do make them think you're going to do a dive and you're actually not going to.
Also, I don't know if you knew this, but if you neutral super jump with Yun or Yang, they move backwards slightly.
Which is kind of
so that can actually, yeah, it kind of changes your dive kick arc a little bit.
Oh wow, interesting.
Very tricky.
Yeah.
It's basically anytime.
Why did they design that? I don't.
Think about how many times that someone's jumped over your attack and blown you up for it, or like when you're hitting like a big heavy button. You can do the same thing for me, right? If I'm around here and I do like a sweep or a low forward, you can just get out of the range of it and, you know, blow me up. Even if you can't even if you can't hit me in time to get a punish, at least you can get into my space, right? Also, it totally avoids my low forward or my crouching strong or a lot of my crouching tools. So jumping is pretty strong. There you go. Look at that fucking ground you just gained on me. There you go.
Yeah. Almost. Ooh.
There you go. Get over my low forward, get some ground. There you go, I like that. Yo, thank you, Asmo. I deserve it, dude. I deserve it.
Now.
I think you're probably not going to fight me, though. I want to see how you tangle with Harsimus first. Yeah, and if I whiff a standing strong over your crouching, you can, of course, whiff punish. Of course, it takes a lot of reaction time, but something to keep in mind. Easier said than done.
Oh, drop it.
It's okay, it's a good attempt. Ooh.
Nice. Nice!
Ooh.
There you go. Perfect. Dude. Keep me guessing, right? Keep me guessing. When people told me that at first in Third Strike that was such a big deal just to be kind of unpredictable, I didn't really believe them how important that was. But the more I play, the more I realize you gotta move, if for no other reason, than so they don't know where you're gonna be. Right? Because if I know where you're gonna be, I can plan my buttons accordingly. And Yang's got a really nice advantage in his dive kick and shit, where you can kind of be airborne. That way I can't just low forward you at will and that sort of thing. Or, you know, backdash. Like I said, hyper jump to get a little bit of extra backward movement.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, wow, it's really far. Good grab. Let's go, Asmo. Alright, we're gonna have Asmo versus Hars here. Yeah, so the main, to me, it seems the main level up in Third Strike, tell me guys in the chat if you guys agree with me, right? The main level up in Third Strike is broadening your tools. It's increasing the number of, it allows you to be more ready for more situations if you have more tools at your disposal. Right? That's what I mean when I say you cannot just fixate on the ground too much, you gotta learn to jump. You can't fixate on using this button too much, you gotta use that button as well. You gotta use all these buttons and all these tools to really make your opponents uncomfortable. Just uncomfortable. Yeah, I agree, Kenny. That avatar is insane. I have no idea what aspect of the play is. Never fought this guy before in my life. Long-time friend of the channel, though. Nice.
Okay.
Like that
Not
neutral
so
jump.
far.
So that neutral jump really helped you blow up that tackle, because when you jumped, the tackle went underneath you, and you were able to punch it when you landed. If you had blocked it, it would have been no such luck with that grab. Of course, like I said, jumping has has weaknesses too, but you gotta use all them tools. Nice. Missed to throw tackle. Happens to everybody.
Range is...
Ooh, nice.
Nice blocks. No, looking way more limber already. I like it. Okay, good. What's up, Herb? Ooh. Jumping roundhouse. Not a bad round, though. Here we go, round 2.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Ass milk. I don't like that button anyway. Careful with the spacing. If those buttons whiff, they got a pretty long recovery, the heavy buttons. Nice.
Oh,
It's okay. It's always need to practice some Rekkas in general. So the execution is tough to do, especially with Yang. Got the parry into nothing. Good throw tech there from Hars, but got the grab instead. Okay. Good spacing. That would beat the headbutt. Ooh! Drop the combo. A little bit too far because of the stanky leg there. Nice little combo from Asmo. Oh no, that dive kick really beats that tackle pretty nicely. Caught him jumping, didn't quite get the tackle though. He's pretty convinced it was going to whiff.
oh.
Okay, gets a grab. Multiple choice. Ooh! Good block.
Block.
Yeah, be patient there, you really can't escape. Not a bad
I
match.
tried to super his super, or his tackle because I knew it was gonna come. I had a feel and I did not execute it.
I gotcha. Okay. Katie says bans. But it's first time playing, Katie. I'll ban him next time he plays. I'm just gonna assume that's milk from a donkey and not the alternative, huh? It's milk from an ass. Yeah.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Boy, that strong button's crazy.
All right. That's cool. Fighters ready. Engage.
Ugh. The punish. Ew, caught me with the throw attack. What is chowder? Like chili? Chowder is like some kind of soup, right? Herb says milky chili.
Yeah, when I think of chowder, I think of like clam chowder. And it's kind of like
It's like in between soup and stew.
yeah.
There's not that much stuff inside the chowder. It's really just very creamy soup. That it's borderlining the stew area. But I guess if you put more things in the chowder, maybe stew by definition. I don't know.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Nice. Ooh, that's so meaty.
How do you get that juggle in the corner?
It might be character specific.
Hey, where's my fireball?
KO does some crazy juggles in the corner with that, and I don't know how he does it.
I know there's a juggle on Chun. I know there's one on Q.
There probably was a Chun that I saw the video.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, it's really fucking fireball.
Nah, I couldn't do it.
Should have buffered that DX Donkey kick. That's fine. Oh, I fucking threw you there.
Oh, fuck!
Raw Tatsu. I'm trying to experiment that a little bit. I'm starting to find that, you know, I'm starting to understand that when you do things like Raw EX Jodan, it's a big risk, but you have to manage the risk versus the reward, right? It's like certain situations, if they have a certain amount of meter, it's not as risky as it seems. Yeah, it's risky, it's going to always be risky because it's unsafe, but it is, at the same time, it's a big reward.
This is not. Oh, I don't know if herbderken.
Nice punish. Is that good?
Oh no!
Oh fuck, supposed to do medium kick.
I'm gonna lose now. Oh, I wasn't ready for it. Rolling.
Damn.
I should have lost that so much.
That says, tell me what to do, Dad. Talking to KD. Get that KD coaching. Should I shit talk Fight K players? Definitely ask Milk, 100%. Especially if they don't have Steam, so I can never fight you.
Fighting ready. Engage.
You heard no. This Fight K? I love Fight K players, dude. I'm just jumping the grip. Nice spacing on that. I'm gonna try a little bit faster button when you land from the dive kick. Give us time to react to the fact that you dive kick.
I should do crouching light kick into EX.
Yeah, crouching light kick into EX mana slashes. But like I said, just try and slow it down.
Now.
Like here, just try and do it slower.
Yeah, I feel like somewhere where we're at. There you go. I feel like we need to get these records more consistently under pressure. I find that things work in training mode pretty easily a lot of time, but then when you're under pressure in a real match, it makes things easier to drop.
Oof.
It's the whole combo. I think it's the parry into a launch. That's why you can mix up, you know, the high to low. Okay, nice. Well, I'm going to do back to defense after that block. Ooh, could have whip punished that. He was trying to kill. Gets up for the combo, nice. Oof, got the chip. On accident. It's a sick animation though. I like how he uses his hand to bounce up into the air. Kind of pushes off the ground. So sick. Flip it, Tron. Okay, he's got the corner pressure here. Gets to confirm all the way into lots. Look at that fucking damage. Okay, nice blocks. Good defense. Okay, wow. Nice grab.
See, I can never condition anyone in the corner to let me get a tick grab.
Well, you don't worry about the tick grab. You get those mantis slashes. He's hitting a lot of fucking buttons. Oh.
Well, I guess it's just like it's where do you start your RPS, right? Like as a Ying player, you're gonna expect mantis slash. So if he expects it.
Well, yeah, but if he expects it again, so basically everything is a risk in Thursday because of the parry system. Basically, what should happen there was he filled in the corner. Now you find your spacing for your mantis slash, and you mantis slash. Right? That way, it's kind of like a safe option. After they're quick rise or they're rising up, that's when you set up the spacing for the mantis slash. You can low forward, or you can just raw mantis slash. That way, if they try and parry low, they get blown up. Try and parry high, they get blown up. If they block, again, you're still quite safe.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like don't worry so much about the rock paper scissors quite yet in that situation. When they're gonna off the ground, for a character like for Alex, it starts right there. For Alex, it starts off, okay, am I gonna go overhead, or am I gonna go for a low tick into power bomb, or am I gonna go for a raw grab? Right, so that's the build Alex is. That's his archetype in the game. But for Yang, you really just have to worry about keeping them under pressure. You know, with the low forward and the mantis slash, the raw mantis slash, cancel into another mantis slash, depends on a crouching light kick into mantis slash. It's like, if they get impatient, they're going to get blown up. And then at that point, once you have them blocking, you can start worrying about, okay, now it's RPS. Now I can start thinking about, do I want to try and mix them up somehow? But really, what's really cool about Yang is that you don't have to mix you up. There's not really that much of a mix-up. It really just a matter of keeping them under pressure. Okay, nice pokes. And the Fierce is going to win there a lot because it's a heavy button. Nice. Got a full combo. A bit too early there on the Zen pull. That's what I like to see. There you go. That's what I like to see. Right? Don't even make it RPS. Just a matter of hit those mantis slashes and keep them blocking. And then after a while, you can start worrying about the RPS. There you go. That's just pressure. Just keep hitting buttons and shit. There you go. Get a better punish. I like that though.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Now that he's blocking a lot.
Now you start to think about how to mix
now
it
he's
up.
jumping.
But it doesn't matter. Again, you won the moral battle, man. If you have them blocking the corner, you're already winning. You don't got to worry too much about getting damage at that point. At that point, things just going to fall into place, so they're not. He's not like Alex. He doesn't have to worry too much about getting that mix-up right on Oki. Raw Scooper, somebody press a button. No such luck. It's okay, he has a whole bar left. I'm sorry, ass milk.
Now.
Gribs. Okay, nice.
Good block.
I like that neutral jump there. Alright, again, be careful, fight your way out. Nice. To confirm. Okay, okay, missed to confirm there. Good spacing. Oh, wow, scary right there. Got the excellent input. Got punished for it.
It's fine.
How's your day been in Toronto? Hopefully all's well with you. We're having a kick-ass time here, playing with Hars. Asmo first time on the stream here, which I appreciate. Good block. Got plenty of time in the round. I like it. Okay. Nice. Ooh, okay, I got lucky there. Ooh. If it had been a little bit higher, that would have won. Have a good rest, Angela.
Yeah, like, I feel like Urien, you have to be a little bit careful with dive kicks. Because depending on how you space it, he can headbutt them, he can parry tackle, he can do stand strong.
Yeah, online, you gotta be careful in general, dude. And this man, again, it's kind of hard to deal with his big buttons because he'll beat a lot of other buttons. You have to be kind of defensive.
Yeah.
Unless you're trying to always be plus. That's why it's so important to get that corner.
Ooh.
Went black.
Are you ready?
Jumpin' Hotto. Ooh.
Ow, got me. Ooh, my god. Nice. Oh, no punish. No combo. sense. EX Aegis? Ooh! Okay, let's see what Athmok has in the neutral game.
Now.
I'm trying to just rush him down and show him 0 respect. Let's see what he got if I show him some respect here. Oh wow, I can't get my cross up. Ooh, good space.
Ooh.
That was crazy.
Oh.
It's all part of his plan. Ooh.
Oh, there's this. I don't know if you know the player Dogra. He like played, I guess 4, but like 5 in Dragon Ball Z. He had a wedding recently. Like I think it was like a year ago, and Daigo came to his wedding. He invited a bunch of players, right? A bunch of players.
Ooh, got me trying to dash out.
First of all, Daigo showed up in a t-shirt, like a t-shirt with his own brand on it, and he streamed the wedding on his own stream. And then they had like Street Fighter 5 like showcase matches, and there was Dogra versus who plays Urien versus Daigo who plays Guile, and he corners with Urien. Dogra corners Guile, puts Aegis in front of him, and Daigo is so drunk in the wedding that he does EX Sonic Boom, bounces off the mirror into his face, and kills himself.
Wow, nice.
Like, I feel like killing yourself with Aegis is one of the funniest things to me in this in Street Fighter. Yeah.
It's truly godlike. So Daddy says that Doga's a Guilty Gear legend. Oh, nice.
Dogra played Robo-Kai, right? In Action Point?
I wonder.
I think he played yeah, and I think
Alright, that's cool.
I watched a set of Evo finals. I think it was like a side tournament set of Kazunoko versus Dogra, Robo-Kai versus Order Soul. That game seems crazy. I want to try that game. I was playing Guilty Gear before this.
Okay.
Kind of learned.
Well, you're right, GigaScrub. Yeah, a big part of getting strong in this game is losing a lot of matches. That's really the only way to get stronger. But I find that, I've been lucky as a streamer to have some pretty good coaching. And based on my experience learning this game, I feel like I really would like to, get more guys in here for some coaching sessions. Sometimes just hearing someone give you advice, even if it's not advice you can apply right away, is something that kind of helps broaden your perspective on the game a little bit. That's what I've been kind of finding. Sometimes there have been things that Mutant and Kill have said to me and KReichJr has said to me that I just really can't apply right away. I'm like, well, I can see where you're coming from, but that doesn't make any sense to me. Right? I don't really understand how to make use of that. But then, sometimes months later, it starts to make sense. Go away, reminder. I need my chat
that's
space.
not what I
Thank you,
wanted
Herb.
to do.
I didn't know what Twitch Prime reminded you to resub. That's something I didn't know.
Pretty much anyone that you've ever subbed to, it like reminds me.
Huh? That's really annoying. Yeah.
Did you want me to play anyone specific?
Oh no, anyone you want to play. I need every match.
Give him the Yang.
The Yang?
Yeah, that way, again, that helps you understand what buttons to press at what spacings. Because if you get beat, you should be pressing that other button instead.
Fighters ready.
Because, well, losing isn't the best way. Sometimes it really helps to have a good player to teach you. Yeah, I also feel like, particularly with the whole internet aspect, just being on Discord, that you can't really sit somebody down and teach them the way you kind of wish you could. Being Discord is, but it's better than nothing, I find. Better than nothing. What's up, Machine? How you been, homeboy?
Oh, damn. Damn, punish me for that.
I find it's harder. I'm gonna look at the frame data. I find it's harder to punish than a lot of people realize. What's up, Donker? A sud-do. I'm not sure what a sud-do means.
Sup, dude? What's up, dude?
Oh, I got you. Sud-do. I got you. Indeed, sir. Sud-do. Sud-do, my friend.
Ooh.
That guy went to someone's wedding in his own fucking merch? That's the rumor, dude. If somebody wanted to learn Dudley, I could share my metagame. Yeah, somebody wants to learn Dudley. Someone needs that GigaScrub advice.
Are you ready?
So let's look at Yang's frame data.
Milk, I think that Daigo, he was like contractually bound to wear his T-shirt with his brand on it because he was streaming the wedding.
That's horrifying, dude. Man, that's some 2019 shit.
That's my only, because I don't feel like, because Daigo showed up to another Street Fighter Legends wedding in a suit. Like, it was a very bad suit, not tailored correctly, and he was very drunk, hitting on actresses there, but yeah, he definitely would wear a suit to a wedding. I think just because it was his stream, he had to. I feel
so
like.
Funny. And the wrong button, that space. You can watch out for the sweep.
Damn.
Okay, nice.
Oh, I wanted the EX there. Oh, I saw the light ticket.
Ooh.
Okay.
Damn. I dropped it.
So the fierce one is -9 on block. So yeah, it's pretty easy punish, pretty forgiving punish offline. Just out of curiosity. I know with Alex, it's pretty much really hard to punish with Alex because of the spacing pushes you back to you. But with the Shoto, I should be able to forward all day. I got to give him that. Grab him, Herb. Yeah, I think about programming the bot Vencabot so that it has mute and saying Nagate whenever somebody uses the hit grab hands emoji.
Oh, damn.
Lots of hopping going on. That's what I like to see. Skype is dead, yeah. The Discord is sick. Long live Discord. Hey, we're gonna play for probably another hour.
Damn, no EX. I want EX. Oh, I dropped it.
Dude, attention on all the cute girls on Skype, dude. I respect that. Me too, dude. Me too. All day, every day. Looking at the cute girls on Skype. That's a chip.
Yeah, I'm glad I switched to Yang. He was definitely a character, I think, when I first looked at the roster.
Mm-hmm.
He was like very low on my list of characters I wanted to play. But after rotating, I landed back on him, and I definitely like playing him.
Yeah, I think that sometimes it's... when I played Alex, I never would have picked Alex normally. I had no interest in grapplers at all. But I got him by accident, and I was like, yo, let's fucking go.
I'll play.
Okay, we're streaming Giga until around 11:30 Eastern time.
I'll play some more Urien.
Yang,
Because
Yang.
he's a character I haven't played a lot of, so...
Who do you normally play?
Ken.
I can't remember from the stream. Oh, Ken, okay.
Oh my god.
The Jazzy Circuit finale is going to be a very big Third Strike tournament.
Dude, I can't fucking wait, dude. It's gonna be sick. A lot of entrants already.
Now.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you threw me out of that. Alright, my food just finished, so I'm gonna go ahead and, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna just bounce out of the lobby,
okay,
so you can invite someone else, and just watch from the stream.
I got you. Good games, KReichJr.
Thanks for the tips. Appreciate it.
Enjoy that food.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, my biggest advice to you is probably just gonna be, first of all, get your execution down. There are a few games I saw where the enemy, your opponent had like, they lost 25% health, but had you had landed all of your Mantis Slashes, they probably would have been at like 40% health left. You know, like you would have had a lot more damage on them. So definitely try to slow it down a little bit. And
yeah, once you get the Mantis Slash, it's going to be a lot more damage for you.
Yeah, I don't want to go like too much into like theory crafting, but yeah, definitely work on the spacing a little bit. And once you start getting your execution down in spacing, then we can start talking about other things to look for and the rock paper scissors game and all that.
Very sound advice.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna hop out now.
Yo, enjoy that grub, dude. GigaScrub, that grub. Fuck that grab, dude. That's grub. Mr. Punish there on the whiff tackle. Yeah. Harsimus definitely watches a lot of videos. Because like I said, I find that the way I learn, nice. But I learn, watching videos doesn't really help me as much as it does for other players, I feel like. Okay, wow. Hit you on the recovery frames. There you go, round 2.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Who's jumping in the lobby, guys? Who wants to join the beginner lobby? Some coaching. Giga, want to jump on? Jump in the commentary?
Oh shit.
Oh, the pleasure having you, machine. Doesn't matter if you're late or not. So you're not fucking on a schedule here. I am. Nice trade there for ass milk. Ooh, a little juggle there. Nice.
You win.
Okay, yeah, somebody in the chat, let me know if you guys want to jump in here. I'll give you that invite. I love Ass Milk's avatar so much, dude. This is Kenny's first fight. I didn't know that. It was your first fighter, Kenny. Kind of like me. Urin's feature I'm never going to learn, says GigaScrub. I don't know, man. It's a curse. I think Dudley players have to learn Urien at some point.
Now.
It's just a Dudley thing. Ooh, nice.
There's like very few characters in this game that I wouldn't want to learn how to play at some point. I'm not really interested in Sean. 12 is sick though. He's just so he does no damage.
Yeah, I think Sean's cool. I think 12 kind of whack to me anyway. But I do like Sean, you know, in terms of his design. I just like Shotos. I don't think I want to play Ken. I kind of really want to play Sean a little bit, but I vowed to never move down the tier list.
Never, yeah. You already had Alex.
Yeah.
Don't do that to yourself.
There are so many times where I was playing Alex and I was like, God, this character fucking sucks. I just want to give myself that same excuse in the future for my poor performance.
But no Makoto, right?
Yeah, I'm not really into Makoto or Denjin. Some characters I think in this game are kind of cheap. What I like about Ryu the most is that he wins in the ground game, and that's what really pleases me as an Alex player. Alex is all about getting that knockdown and getting the guessing game. I would like to actually win based on footsies and stuff, and that's sort of my dream. And I find that Ryu kind of satisfies that. Who's online right now? Let's see here. Big Bad's online, sick. Sucks online, awesome. D-Money. We'll get D-Money in here if he wants to play.
Let me get back in.
I thought that'd be a fun little lobby there. Gonna re-invite Harsi while he's sitting right there.
No, I'm good. I'm back in. Yeah. I reused the last invite.
I gotcha. It's magic, dude. You're a fucking hacker. Yeah, I said, in my experience, what attracts Dudley players to Urien is the fact they're both kind of technical combo characters. I think that people that like Dudley find they like Urien. I don't know why Urien players play Remy, but they do that too.
Are you ready? Go.
Okay. I see you get airborne. There you go. And you gotta kind of mix up, like you said, in your head mentally. The way that I play Alex, who's a kind of a mix-up-based character, is I don't even know what I'm gonna do before I do it. I just kind of train my hands to sort of be random. So it's like, what I recommend as a Yang player, nice, is to alternate between walking, walking, and jumping, jumping. So kind of like it's in your hand, in your head. Just say, okay, well, I'm going to walk, walk, walk. And then you're like, you know what, time to jump. Right, there you go, walk, 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 walkie, walkie, walkie. Then, yeah, exactly. It's pretty kind of unpredictable. Sometimes the only way to do that is to not even know for sure yourself what's going to happen. Just know
I think getting to that level is useful, because there are other fighting games that I play where I have that sort of, like, you're not thinking about your inputs at all, and that allows you to be free with the character in neutral and actually play the meta of the game, not just play the character and like, worry about executing shit. So yeah, that is, need to get to that level.
Yeah, I think a big part of it is going to be when you start to realize. So what I mean when I say you have to try things before they actually get, before they start working for you. It's like once you start doing like jumps and start to realize where the jump's strong. I think that my theory anyway is that the endorphins kind of train your brain. I don't know, it could just be me. Maybe it's just some tinfoil hat stuff. But I feel like the best way to learn a fighting game is to do things, and things that work, that'll train you to do them more because you get that endorphin rush of having it work, and things that don't work, you'll start doing them less. So it's like you kind of just have to just do it at first until you see it work or not work. And once you start to realize where it's strong at, so you start doing like feints, walk, walk, feint, feint, then jump. We know that spot where you're jumping at least it's a safe place to jump. You won't know right away where those safe spots to jump are. Exactly, so know your space. You'll learn them internally. Once you know where the jumps are at internally, then it becomes, like I said, less of an issue of having to mentally keep track of where to use everything and your inputs and stuff. So when I play Ryu already, I kind of like to just, my hand just sort of does the things it's supposed to do. Of course, I'm still a really whack Ryu, but I find it's a lot easier to play when I first picked him up. That's for damn sure. Nice. Good. Nice. Exactly, GigaScrub. You gotta know when to jump and when not to jump, if only to make your jump less predictable. That way you can kind of like get in your opponent's head like, oh fuck, I'm supposed to mash that. Can you hit the Zempo into Mantis Slash combo?
Sometimes I have practiced it.
Yeah, it's definitely super strong. Just barely missed it there. Like you mentioned before about conditioning your opponent, it's like, if you can get that fucking command grab, it's so strong. Really look at the damage on that. Ooh, nice reaction by jump. When I was learning Tekken, says Dandy Dante, I would do drills a lot. I've incorporated that into Third Strike learning as well. Like, what kind of drills, Dante? How do you mean drills?
Tekken is so dope.
Yeah, it's a really sick game.
But it's like, you have to like, I feel like with that game, you have to drop everything else to play it.
Think about that, Dante. I would like to learn Tekken one day. It's just I feel like compared to Virtua Fighter, it's just not the same. So, Dante, Kenny, do you guys know, in Tekken, does it use real hurt boxes that are bound to the model? Because you guys know in Virtua Fighter, one part that makes it special, I think, is the fact that the hitboxes are not bound to the character model. They're kind of like Third Strike, or a Street Fighter game, right? Or a 2D fighting game.
Oh, they're actual boxes?
They're boxes, in the sense that if you are so far from your opponent, and they're standing, and you press a high button, it'll work. It doesn't matter where their actual character model is. Right? Mids always work on crouchers, highs always work on standing characters. It has nothing to do with the height. I think that in Tekken it's different. I think Tekken actually has everything bound to the characters.
Damn, they do EX there. Why didn't that?
It's tough to get that EX, man. You hit the shit same frame, man. Same frame with button press. It's not as easy as it seems. That shit happens at any level of play. We're practicing to get it more often. The block. Get the mix up. Like as Dudley against Ken, I can't just jump into GigaScrub. Huh? I usually try goading my opponent into a ground game. Exactly, we were just talking about the earlier GigaScrub. Talking about how you kind of have to make them think that you're trying to fight them on the ground, and that's exactly when you start to jump. A little late there.
Interesting.
It's a grib. Age's on top. Hopefully unblockable. Doesn't quite get it. Okay. Not over yet. Okay. Missed a chance. Alright, I like it. Trying to anti-air with the jab. I think that makes sense. At that point. Very smart on Asmilk's part to go for the anti-air jab when your opponent has very little health left. It's a pretty strong anti-air. The real problem with jabs and anti-air is it doesn't do any damage. But if your opponent has no health, it becomes extremely powerful. We talked about the priority mechanic in this game, so it's like if you were to... If the hitboxes overlap at the same time, the higher priority button will work. It'll beat the lower priority button. That being said, the thing about jab that comes out so fast and recovers so fast, it's very likely to actually hit your aerial on its startup or recovery. It's not going to actually hit it in the active frames, or otherwise hit it, at an awkward angle. That is, with Tekken 7 in particular, they changed a lot and universalized the backdashes. It's more forgiving than it used to be, huh? Against good players as a GigaScrub, the reactions will be there. There comes a point where you have to outsmart your opponent. Yeah, I totally agree. Speaking of which, let's see who outsmarts who here. Asmilk versus DC Hendrix. I think they're both around the same level of play. Maybe Asmilk a little bit higher. Okay, almost got the punish there. The Urien stuff. Thanks for the sub, Madamus13 on YouTube. That goes a long way, man. Put a lot of work on that YouTube channel. Hopefully you enjoy it. New video every single day on YouTube, guys. Every single day. Third strike every other day. Okay, small likely for DC Hendrix. Trying to sweep a lot. Oh my god. Wow, good cross up. I wonder what Asmilk went for there.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Okay. Good spacing there from DC Hendrix. That'll beat a lot of options of that spacing. Went for the dash up into block. Very sneaky. Oh, I think you wanted fireball. Wow, I think you wanted that one. Nice. Okay, we're going a little bit ham here, as DC Hendrix is wont to do. A lot of players that play Ken that are new to the game are going to go really ham because they kind of get drunk with power off of Ken's extremely powerful tools. They have very little respect. You're not going to fight a lot of guys in rank that are going to punish your stuff that much, so you're going to find that a lot of online Kens will just go super ham.
Go for it.
Because he has so much meter. He has a lot of meter, yeah. But he doesn't confirm it to super, I don't think, so it's kind of hard to spend, right? Isn't that crazy, Bootcamp? To think about? How hard it is to spend meter if you can't confirm sometimes? Like, what are you going to do? EX uppercut on wake up? EX fireball, hope you get a knockdown?
Just make your unsafe stuff safe with EX fireball, at least, just to keep that pressure going. It's probably
I'm not even sure that Ken's EX fireball is safe. Let me look at that real quick. I think that his is one of the worst fireballs in the game. Let me see here what we got. I could be wrong about that. Specials. Hadouken, EX on block. It's -6 on block. That's point blank, though. So it means every frame it is away from you.
Yeah, max range, and with like the pushback it has, unless they, I'm sure.
Yeah, they could probably super it. Ken could probably super it. Chun-Li could probably super it, but yeah, in most cases it would be pretty safe. I have a pet peeve when people say, "Oh, that's -3. That's not safe," because some characters can super it. It's like it's pretty much safe. It's as safe as you get in third strike. Nice. Oh, he missed something there. He missed the grab. That was weird looking. I think he hit a jab right before he landed, that's what it was. He got a last minute jab before he landed. Got the grip. Got me with the headbutt. Ooh, wow, got it. Mix up. It's not my round. Save the meter. Oh, I parried that shit. Didn't want that. Nice. Oh, he should have killed me right there. Ah, too far. Missed my Kara. The mission objective for Tekken 7 was to make it more easy for people to get into, huh? Like, a lot of the old school players don't like the mechanical changes, but they love the new spectacle additions like slow-mo and rage drive. That's kind of a shame. Spectacle is so cheap.
Tekken's definitely kept its legacy player base though. There's not as many like old legends that haven't stuck around.
That guy dropped off.
At least coming from like 6 to tag 2 to 7. And yeah, but supers in that game, they have armor, and you can just press one button to like make them come out, or a combination of 2 buttons in a direction. It's pretty crazy. But like once they're so unsafe, and I think once you learn like that, okay, this person has it and they may use it, then you play that mind game. So, but like.
Yeah, but Giga, how do you feel about Dudley though? He has the same thing off his knockdown, off his grab. Okay, it's not safe. No punish that.
Yeah.
It's not 50-50 all day with Dudley. Just like Urien, 3 bars of super. Not unlike Urien.
Are you ready? Go.
The other thing is about Dudley versus Urien is that Dudley can't build his bar back from getting his combo. Yeah, you're right, Gigster. He's on block side here. There's a difference there. I like that pressure. Ass wants to get damage off Reflector. I feel like Ass has no game aside from the Reflector, but that's all you need with the Urien.
Oh, I wish I could react to. I wish like I could super.
Yeah, that'd be sick, but that's pretty close range.
Yeah.
If they put Wong back in Tekken 7, I may consider coming out of my Tekken hiatus, huh? Tekken hiatus. So you're gonna go with Boomerang Rate. Goes Alex now.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Okay, he's got pokes. Oh wow. Look like he's got a ground game. They've been wrong. It was Alex ground game. He goes for the dash and grab there.
I think the craziest thing for Tekken Legacy people is that the like 2D characters like Akuma and Geese Howard are really strong, and it's like they just put out a patch to nerf Geese by himself.
That's what I heard.
So strong.
I heard that the 2D characters are kind of busted.
I actually like went through every game that Akuma has been in, and like took as like maybe like 10 different tier lists from around that time, going all the way back to when did they put him in? Was he first in Super Turbo, right? That was his first game. As like a hidden character.
Who, Goki?
And like, yeah, Goki.
I think
and
he
like,
was.
He's been like he's been
You win.
top tier in every single game except for Third Strike, where he's really strong, but it's like he can just die quickly. But
I got no
like,
game but ages?
Damn.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh, he's gonna pick SA1 and he's gonna win. You just pick SA1, Aspinall, just from here on out, and just show him
Oh my
that you have
god,
more than
Asmo.
just ages.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Did you, Dante? Did you see Super Pixel comeback with Goki in like the first Tekken World Tour event of the year? It was crazy. That's why I went back and looked at all of Goki's like tier rankings throughout history. It was because I was like, he's insane in Tekken even. You know, he's had crazy moments in Marvel vs. Capcom. He was broken in ST, extremely strong, you know, strongest character in 5. Like every single game, he's just cheap. Gem Fighter, he was strong in. So like if you choose Goki as your character for life, you have a good chance of him just being busted and always having a strong character no matter what game he's in.
What's up, Rick?
Back to Alex. Oh no.
Do I had to pop
As soon as I saw Alex back, I was like, all right, if he jumps and jab, I'm jumping out of that throw, or I'm punishing. Damn. Jab didn't come out quick enough after that.
No, ass milk. Damn, I gotta slow down. I'm out for blood. I was salty. I was salty against ass milk. I gotta turn it off. That Urien got me salty. Okay, watch out. Nice pressure. No, you can use that salt command too. You can use that salt command. Thank you, here goes. That was me versus ass milk.
Nice.
Take a block. Uh-oh. Okay, too late here. We're gonna get the punish. It's alright.
Damn, no confirm! No confirm! I fucked up again.
Cribs. Nice. There you go. Missed the cancel though. Gotta get that cancel all the time, obviously. That's so strong. Look forward into Meta Slash. Looks like asphalt.
You win.
Does it take off your shirt? I still remember the sets Bronson had with Punko. That was fucking amazing, huh? Oh man, the way he got in Punko's head.
Bronson was crazy. He was screaming so much during that. I'm so excited for NorCal Strong Style Tournament, especially if Bronson's on the mic.
Yeah, the tracks. Okay, I think about making an Easter egg for the treks, where it has a random chance of having your voice going, "Yeah, take that, bitch." Because there's some really great samples I found when I was going through the Minecraft footage. It has like a 1 in 4 chance of saying that. Problem is nobody uses the treks command, so it wouldn't be worth it putting an Easter egg in. Nice, confirm all the way through. He's about it. Wow, got the stun, nice. Ooh, I'm not sure if that's a combo though. It's hard to tell because I don't think DC Hendrix blocks.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Damn, dropped it.
Just confirm there. You ask like what I'm talking about? You know that clip? I fucking love that clip. Yeah, one problem that DC Hendrix has is he doesn't really, I feel like he doesn't really understand blocking.
His aegis milk right here.
Here we go. Who says we're gonna go with here? But Alex is pretty sick. I like the ground game they have with the Alex. Clearly he's played Alex before. We're on the cooldown, dude. I just shortened the cooldown, right? And I know it's at 10 minutes, I think. Nice.
I got traumatized early in my third strike, hit by a Hugo, by a Dirt Master at Logan.
Okay, at Logan, okay.
I tried learning Makoto and he was destroying me. And I woke up SA1. I would have killed him with it and I would have been very happy with taking like my first round in Logan Arcade. But he parried it with Hugo into 720 and killed me.
Damn, that's rough.
My brain was exploded.
Rick knows about that.
I feel like that, like, it's extremely hard to do. Like, he was buffering it, and at the time I was like, he's a god because I don't think it's even possible to react.
Yeah, it's crazy.
To wake up SA1, but he was definitely just buffering parry the whole time.
Hugo says, "Oh yeah, I got all the kings worked out for my stream. Nice, dude." I said you said you're gonna stream career mode in a UFC game, right? Good blocks. Ooh, wow, good space. This guy likes to block after he hits by a dive kick. He's done it every single time. So you can probably dive kick him to crib. He's very respectful of the Mantis Slash. Okay, a little bit too early, and you can't grab somebody who's in block stun. Oh, that's not safe. Nice, got you on the ground. Okay, a little bit too far, too slow. Just a grab. Ooh, woke up in 360. Ooh, look at the damage on the poor twins.
Oh no, I tried a super. I knew it was gonna do it.
That's so scary. I gotta fucking love that 360.
In any game, Hugo, like if you took Hugo with parry and put him in any game, he'd be broken, except in this game.
Let's see, I don't know. Who was it? It's our friend Locust, who says that Hugo's super busted in this game. Damn. It looks like Herbderken's on mine, though. Yeah, Locust says that 720 is most broken super. He's like, yo, fuck Chun SA2, dude. Fucking 720. I want to know who hurt him, dude. Who hurt him?
Yeah, so he went to Japan and just played only against YSB and Hayao.
Like Hugo says, man, if Hugo gets that fucking parry in the 720, I mean, that's some serious shit. That is some serious shit for real. Like, yeah, he's low tier. Yeah, he doesn't have a whole lot of tools, but boy, that 720. You can get close. If you can get close enough for it, that's definitely some big damage. I can see how, Locust also grew up playing the twins. We have very small health bars, so I can see how he'd be frustrated by that. Especially as the twins, where if you parry that dive kick, probably 720 all day. Yeah, he goes no slouch.
Damn.
The highest things in the game.
Oh, nice. Ah, I missed this Wake of Super.
Are you ready? Go.
How do you mean? What determines that, Hugo? What do you mean highest ceilings? Giga says unit SA3 is the best seeker. What makes them have the highest ceiling? What do they have that other characters don't have that are stronger?
Oh, I dropped it.
Too slow.
Yeah.
I like it though. I like what you're doing there with the mix-up, right? We're starting to see like the block after the dive kick, so. Okay, starting to get wise. Whoa! I hit his limb? Reminds me of Alex sucks. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what Hugo's argument is. In the right hands, Mac SA2 is 2 broken, says here. Ban Mac? Oh! Takes a pretty big risk.
I thought I had it. No!
Takes a pretty big risk being that close to him in those situations, but hey, got the round.
Now.
Yo, who's Team Kashyyyk? They're great off parry, have good punishes and stuff, good general footsies. Yeah, but better than somebody else. They have the highest skill set, the highest ceiling. Just join us. Yo, I'd love to Kashyyyk.
Fuck.
I want to be on Team Kashyyyk.
Are you on someone's team yet?
I'm not on a team yet, no. For DTN. Okay, nice anti-air there. That's a crush beam kick. Trying to make him block so we can get that walk up 360, I think. He's trying to jump out of that dive kick into command grab. At this point, you can start doing combos. Trying to anti-air now. Ooh, okay, good little punish there. If he got tick into 360 and tick into SA3, would have been insane. Okay, one's gonna tick grab. Ooh, wow. Beat it on startup.
He's impressive again.
Yo, what does it mean to settle? Kashyyyk, who's on the team?
Didn't, wasn't it him and...
I think it's Kashyyyk and Mutant and somebody. But I think they were joking around too.
Oh, okay, I thought they were still...
Let's see here.
Mutant, Tommy... Well, I saw Tommy and Arlith talking on Twitter about teams like that, so I'm assuming they're gonna be on together.
Yo, Kashyyyk.
Justin called him up. He's like, I need your power. So
Ooh, God.
I already gave it to him.
I'm so ass.
Mutant's main is Necro, right?
Yeah. Yep.
But he plays everyone.
He plays everybody out like a lot of strong players. Team Bad News Bears. Let's fucking go. What's up, Mutant? Welcome back.
It's Tatsu's.
Yeah, it's tough for Hugo because he's so tall.
Who says zoning doesn't exist in Twitch?
Which kid's racist? Let's watch Bad News Bears, the old one, huh? Sick movie. The one kid is all racist, huh? Damn. You gotta watch that at DTN. So I got Herbderken. He's a pretty scary Makoto. 50th time, huh? I haven't seen Bad News Bears in forever, since I was a little kid.
I'm waiting for this. The fight is ready. Engage.
Ooh, nice anti-air. The foot. I was beating my dash and grab with that. Ooh. doing okay though, all things considered. Ooh, nice movement. Wow, that was dumb button to move mash. There's a remake of the Bad News Bears?
Yeah, there is.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Go.
Ooh, he anti-aired me. I tried to empty jump uppercut him. Come scum.
I feel like there hasn't been a baseball movie in a while. I feel like that's a pretty solid genre. Like, a lot of good baseball movies.
Ooh,
They're gonna make
yeah.
another movie.
Ooh. I'll do the apples, dude. Come on, what a trade.
You win.
We talk about a smarter Dine. You guys don't like Dine? I had the pleasure of meeting Dine at Texas Showdown. It was a lot of fun. Watching him beat Chris G was a pleasure. A pleasure and an honor. With the cheesy, cheesy, cheesy tactics.
I got the fish. Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Air Bud with the reboot. Here goes.
Engage.
Chitip is a Makoto player. Oh, nice. Get that meter for your mantis slashes. Right? If I'm being too defensive with the footsies, trying to like kind of feint and feint, yeah, just fucking build meter. Because the EX mantis slash is super strong. I need to stop dashing with that fucking crap. It's some online bullshit. I hope when you see that whiff and want to try and hit a button there. Damn, just combo.
Damn, I missed it.
So, does guys in the chat, does standing heavy kick into standing light kick into Mantis Slash work at any spacing? I think like it would, right? I'm pretty sure Mantis Slash reaches the same distance all the time, like the same. It comes out all at once, right? It doesn't actually like fade in toward you.
Fighters ready.
Pretty sure it comes out all at once. So I think they probably could combo at any spacing. Countdown, stream the NYC Furby and Vampire Arcadia, huh? The Krebs. There you go, we get noodles combos. Good night, here goes. Have a good rest. Mr. Cafoins. I feel like you're actually winning, you know, in the ground game quite a bit. It's just that you can't really get the damage you need off of every little win you get. You're missing the confoins. Whether you're missing the confirm part or the execution part, either way, you're not getting that damage that you earned by beating my button. How'd you doing a countdown? I'm not sure we've met, dude. If we have, I don't remember the name. Maybe you've changed your name recently. Nice. Okay, nice. There you go. Ooh, that might backdash. Sick. The Bad News Bears go to Japan. That'd be a fun movie.
Round. Go.
Yeah, that's a bar here. The crazy thing about having full bar is that once your bar is full, you can't build anymore.
Oh yeah, that doesn't work.
Another part of something we talked about before about rock paper scissors. One thing I feel like you're kind of neglecting about the rock paper scissors game is that it's not all about conditioning your opponent. It's also about understanding your opponent, right? So the part of it is controlling what they do. The other half is just knowing what they do. And if they're gonna always mash buttons, you can just don't even bother going for the grab and just fuck them up. I mention it because you have a habit of blocking on wake up, so I can just kind of get that grab when I want to get it. It's like, it's not because I've conditioned you to block this. So, before you and I ever fought, it's the habit you had. That was weird. Okay, mix up. I expect that. I mean, I probably should have gone for Mantis Slash. Right? If you had mixed me up with the Mantis Slash, I couldn't have possibly interrupted it, right? So you kind of keep your advantage there. It's like one thing that my friend Kyo, who's one of the strongest guys I know, says his most hated matchup is against Yang. Even though there are stronger characters in Yang, it's just that what pisses him off about Yang the most is that Yang's game plan is so simple, but it's so hard to do anything about. Right? You might know what his plan is, but it doesn't really help you that much because his plan is a pretty strong plan. So it's like in that situation in the corner, yeah, you could press a little target combo, but why when you can just do Mantis Slash, right? Low forward Mantis Slash, Mantis Slash. It's such great pressure, especially on Oki, or really in neutral or anywhere. Pretty sure like kicking the EX Mantis combos from Max. You look at regular Mantis though, Kenny.
Yeah, no, only EX. I know that.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. So
I don't think it normally.
It won't combo at all with regular one, even close range.
Probably close.
Oh, maybe. I wonder. I don't know. I don't know anything about Yang.
I watched Renegade and read some stuff on Shorty.
So what do you learn, Ryan? Ryan said he couldn't beat Yang for about a year and a half. What was the epiphany, dude? Thank you, Kenny. So Kenny says his knowledge regular Mantis Slash does not combo with light kick at all. 0 out of 400. Just couldn't beat Yang. What I find as an Alex player is that I get a lot of damage on the twins by neutral jumping. I find that in general. Like, to me, the neutral jump is one of the last things I've been kind of working on. I have a long way to go in this game still, obviously, but one thing I've kind of been discovering recently, relatively recently, is the neutral jump and how powerful that is in general. Not only in the neutral, but also like in point-blank range. Especially with Alex.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Big time, Dante. It's 11-11, guys. Oh my god. Yeah, who's on 11-11er in the chat? The truth is out there, guys. Watch out for that sweat. Nice, wow, reaction from Aspen.
He's very predictable.
Okay, neutral jump, nice. Yeah, it's fine. Go ahead and walk up, yeah. Good spacing. A bit too early there on the Zen pull. You can't grab the block stun. Learning how to block and defense in general help you against Yang, huh? Interesting you say that, right? I find that's kind of... Yang's kind of hard character to block against in general, right? Because it's like... You can be kind of stuck blocking, kind of like a Necro, right? You can be kind of stuck blocking for a long time if you're fixated on blocking. Interesting fact. Yang standing light kick slash is a red parry even though it doesn't combo. What? Why do you think that is? That seems weird.
Fighters ready. Engage.
I've heard that before. I forget who told it me.
Is it like a proximity guard thing?
What's that? Proximity guard? What if? That kind of makes sense, I guess, right? What if you try and parry at a proximity guard? Will that be a red parry? Maybe. I don't think so, though, because your proximity guard only lasts until the active frames of move ends. They don't keep you in blocks, I don't think, after that. Asmilk is playing the cast, dude. I was saying blah blah blah, he learns how to use Aegis, but probably you're probably using his main. This guy's playing the whole cast. Jack of all trades. The cribs.
Are you ready? Go.
Nice little movement from Herbderken there. I'd like to see some... Whoa! What a buffer! I'd like to see Herb pressing more, like Crouching Fierce or something like that to beat these limbs. And he's making them whiff, which is great, but he's not getting punished. Double dragons. Got pressure now. Nice blocks there from Asmilk. Show him begin punch heavy kick target combo. Huh? It's a red parry, even though it doesn't combo. So Ryan don't know why, he just knows that it's a fact. Oh, no combo. Okay, let's go ask him. Look at that round 3. Ooh. Herbderken.
You win.
Herbderken. Ooh. Look, Matt says, I spent an hour getting bodied online. Just got 1 win. Win better training mode, huh? Who are you playing as, Matt? Also, what platform are you playing on? I just haven't been playing for a very long time. So I've got a little bug on me, guys. I'm gonna fight with the bug on me. And if I lose, it's my option select.
Are you ready?
Okay, guys.
Go.
We got bug matches. Wow. Got lucky as fuck right there. How'd I get that grab? Nice movement. Okay, attack that. Look at his movement. He's not letting me grab him when I land because he's walking back. Where's the bug? I think the bug fell off.
Are you ready? Go.
Wow, I can't believe I got that. That's the first time I ever crossed anybody up except for Hugo. Okay, get the back dash. Okay. Oh, that's not safe. They'll punish that. Oh, what a block! Ugh. Ugh. Oh wow, in front of me. I missed my combo.
You win.
Yeah, Ken. Playing on Switch, okay. How is that on Switch, dude? Do you play on 0 input delay out of curiosity? Do you have the input delay set to 0, or do you just play on the default setting of 3, which is pretty high?
Battle. Yeah. I've been waiting for this. Fighters ready. Engage.
Yeah, what if I usually block that and I don't press a button afterward, like to cancel? You can definitely, like I said, walk up and block or jump, maybe. Just something fast. What's the benefit of 3, huh? Is it just weak connections? Yes. So basically, when you have more input delay on a rollback-based netcode, it smooths up the connection quality. You're going to see less slowdown or less frame skips, but you have more delay in your inputs, which is rough. I asked because, you know, the Switch version is on Wi-Fi for pretty much everybody, right? Nobody plays on a cable on Switch, so I'm kind of curious to hear how the connections are. Yeah, 3 is awfully high, Matt. It's really, I'm surprised that you've been playing it so much and enjoying it. Yeah, definitely, if you're enjoying it, that's what's really important. Maybe I want to try lowering it, we'll see what happens. So what I find, here's the thing, Matt. If you're having a lot of godly connections, if you're having no lag at all, and you're feeling pretty good, try lowering it and see how low you can go before you start having problems. Okay, nice. Nice, confirm. Ooh, got me. Man, why back off there? Maybe expecting the uppercut. I take that back.
You did.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're right. I was gonna say, oh, you gotta be more aggressive, be more. Yeah, but I'm uppercutting like every single time. So there's that. Happy to hear that, Matt. Happy to hear you're enjoying it. Do you have like a Discord you play on like that? I find that a good way to learn fighting games is to have friends that play, right? Whether they're close friends or just guys that you know from a Discord.
The best way.
Final round. Now.
Nice tech. It doesn't have Ethernet to USB. That's how Chromebooks work. Oh, it does. You have to buy it though. You have to buy it extra. They have to be docked for it to work. When there's switches in your dock and you bought the Ethernet adapter, upgrade, you can play online with a wire, which is nice. Make a lobby and wait. It's kind of tough. See, the thing about that, Matt, is that you can meet cool players that way, but there's no like communication. There's no camaraderie. There's no tips being shared. But if it's working for you, then by all means. But definitely don't be too shy about, trying to find guys that want to play and being like, yo, hi, I'm Matt. Trying to learn third strike. You guys enjoying the game? What do you guys think so far? Okay, I'm going to stay in the corner. Okay, so go ahead and throw me, knock me down, and then pressure me. Here we go. Good, good, good. A little bit too far. There you go. Let me get back in the corner. Okay, nice. There you go. A little too slow. There you go. Something not that hot. Yeah, I want you to low forward Manta Slash and then crouching electric Manta Slash, right? Like just basically, there you go. Yeah, just exactly, just like that. Just find that spacing where you just keep doing it over and over and over and over and over again. Obviously, in a real match, you get blown up for doing it like 10 times in a row. But for a practice match, like get the feel for the spacing, how far it pushes you back, how do you get back in again in time before they react to the fact that you just ended it. It's kind of like when I. There's a lot of tools in this game where it's like, if you're very slightly negative, they're going to want to either keep blocking, or they're going to press a button that's, let's say, 6-frame startup, right, or 5-frame startup. And that means you can walk up and crouching electric before they can even hit you, right? You can actually hit them out of their startup. So yeah, you're negative, but if they're not being honest, if they're not going to be attacking as fast as possible, but you can parry, or if they're just blocking, or whatever they're doing, or pressing a button that's too slow, whatever they're doing, if they're not doing the one right thing, you can keep that pressure going and going and going and going. It's really, in my opinion, one of Yang's main strengths, is that it's kind of ambiguous about, whether it's your turn or not. I mean, it's technically your turn in, the classical sense, but that being said, it's harder to take advantage of that than it seems. It's on Switcher, but it'd be kind of fun to play portably. The only thing about the Switch, though, is that you have to have the dock working to play with it with a fight stick, I think. Unless it's Bluetooth, I guess. But I find that, although I like the Switch a lot, it's a great console, I'm not sure I'd want to use that controller for a Switch. The D-pad is not really a D-pad, it's like a bunch of buttons. It feels cool for some games, but I think it wouldn't work well for fighting games. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, Matt, are you on the 3S Junkies? I think if you told the guys there, hey, I'm Matt, I play on Switch, anybody play on Switch, you'd get a lot of guys laughing. But you might find some guys that say, yeah, I play on Switch. Come play some games. It's overall a decent community. A lot of those guys are bullshitters, but it's better than not knowing anybody plays. Yeah, Dandy's on Switch. Dandy's in the UK too. That's plus
I tried to parry.
Yeah.
I tried to parry.
Ooh, okay, missed the combo. No punish there? Whoa!
Oh my god.
You got the punish too, which is sad. Okay.
Damn, I thought I was gonna catch him like moving into space with the X-Mantis.
He has a crazy jump. Definitely, it's probably the best jump in the game. Okay, nice spacing on Ass Milk's part. Whoa, missed a confirm there. Good block. Watch out for that sweep. You can definitely duff the shit out of that. Caught you pressing a button. That's fine. Ooh. Oh, okay, got the whole thing. Nice. Small life lead. Nice air-to-air there from Ass Milk. Okay, could've got a better punish off that. Ooh, nice parry.
Nice parry.
Okay, nice patience. I like that down back. I don't think Ass Milk has confirmed in Super, so I mean, so far it's not quite as scary. Ooh, oh my,
nice.
yeah.
It doesn't have confirmed in the Super, does that?
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
I like the delay there. Caught you hitting the button.
Yeah.
Into the delay. I'm gonna do one more match here, guys. I'm going to commentate a couple more, and then we're going to move on to some Dragon's Dogma. Pleasure having you today, Hars. The co-commentator's been sick. Always nice having a co-host.
Yeah, thanks for letting me monopolize the lobby.
Yeah, we'll see how this
I
goes.
felt like how I learned, or how I started to learn fighting games. I guess I got into them in late 2017. I saw I don't even know. I wanted Street Fighter 4 like when it came out when I was young, but I just never got it. And then jump all the way to college. I just randomly bought a copy of 4AE,
Okay.
like for $5 from a used game store in
Sick.
Chicago.
That's what I did.
and I was like, I'm just gonna take it. Hopefully, my friends like will want to play it in the house. You know, like I lived with like 9 dudes. I was like, someone's gonna want to play a fighting game. Like people played Smash. Like someone will try to play Street Fighter.
Right. Did
Trying
that?
to teach it to people. It was too like. No one wanted to learn like how to throw a sonic boom or like you know do a fireball or anything like that. So I just started watching how to do it because I couldn't really do anything. I couldn't really be a good teacher. So I started to want to learn. Saw some Street Fighter 5 stuff. Saw some Third Strike stuff. Got into both games pretty much at the same time. And then just like through teaching my friends, like pretty much 5, I think, because it was the most accessible for all my friends. I like started to learn more, and then I try to look at every single game. But Third Strike, I think, it was Third Strike and Street Fighter 5 at the same time. And then getting on Fightcade and just playing people.
Yeah, it's nice when you actually have some competition like human beings to fight.
Yeah.
It's super nice.
Just, you know, loading up Fightcade for the first time and then just getting dive kicked by Il Murray's Yun like 50 billion times in a row. And it's like, this game's sick.
Yeah.
I can't do anything with this game. I can tell that there's something about this game that is crazy.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. Something about that presentation, man, just draws you in, dude. It's just such an awesome game. It's just so fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, and then I learned that, you know, Chicago actually had a dope scene for it, and I was like, alright, this is dope. And then I just started going to Logan, playing, like, I would go to Logan on off days when there would be less people and, like, none of the killers were there to try to just get on the Cavs and play it at, play it at its best possible version.
Right.
And it was good, because there are dudes at Logan that, like, go on, like, Wednesdays, I think, or Thursdays that are not as good. But I played with them a few times.
Yeah, Logan's is sick. I had the pleasure of going there for Frosty Faustings. It's a really awesome place. I think they only have the one 3S cab, though, right? It's kind of tough.
Yeah, one 3S and they had one ST, which ST had, like, 2 or 3 broken buttons for, like, the past year. They finally fixed it after. Now, and there's also this other place that is, it's, like, attached to, I can't think of it. Oh, I think it's like Candy Cave or something like that, or Fight Cave, which is more out in the suburbs, but they've got like 4 or 5 head-to-head setups, and like those really large like old cabs that use like the screen is farther back. It's like set way farther back, and you kind of have like a platform where the controls are. It's like separated. And it's like attached to a Mexican restaurant. So that's where a lot of people that are more out in the suburbs go as well to play. And it seems sick, but they also sell a bunch of arcade parts.
Interesting.
I haven't gotten out there yet.
Interesting.
Prepare to strike. Now.
It's my last game here, guys. Oh, got him. That's a grip. Nice movement.
That was sick.
Ooh, I deserve that.
No. Shit.
I do that every single time. And he drops.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Catch up grip.
That's a grad online strat. Dash of gravity.
Catch me jumping.
I would love to see someone dive into like the throw attacking in this game, because I feel like it's way different than I've adjusted now from playing so much today, but before, like whenever I played, it was so tough to tech right. I think you were explaining that yesterday, right? About how it's like you have to delay it.
Yeah.
If you do too early, it doesn't work.
Good games, Asmo.
Wait.
I like that online Urien. Bullshit! I think that's looking. Yeah, exactly, Madamus. Yeah, it's gonna be tough there with the connection, lowering the connection down from 3 to 1. Okay, guys. That's the last one. That means I win, dude. You win, bro. You win.
battle.
I gotta recognize defeat, dude.
Well, I got the picture. Yeah.
No, I didn't meet Al, no. No, basically when we went there, it was just me, Mutant, and Anchovy. Mutant kind of brought us over there.
Engage.
Anchovy and Mutant had an utterly awesome set on the cap. It was nice. Anchovy and Mutant were running Necro mirrors. You know, Anchovy's a budding Necro player. Al's from Austin. Okay, so we were training bunch for a while. Okay. Yeah, I've heard of this Al character. Damn, ass milk. How does it feel? Do you feel like,
Damn, I didn't punish. No punch.
do you feel like Alexander the Great, dude? With looking over your kingdom, weeping? There's nothing left to conquer, dude. You're like, damn, bro.
Are you ready?
It's lonely at the top. Yeah, man. Yeah, this guy's in the UK. He means Chun. Yeah, no, I don't like Chun.
Oh
Chun
my
players.
god, I'm terrible to punish.
It takes practice. Give it some time.
Alright. Art, must that shit down.
Nice. Feels like online. Feels like justice. Feels justified.
Fuck.
It's okay. Good games, yeah. Good games, Matt.
Final round. Now.
Yeah, so Matt, do you play like on the dock mode? You ever try playing with a wired adapter? It might make things a little bit smoother. So, if you guys don't understand, basically, go to this game's online settings. There's an input delay setting that defaults to 3, I believe. That means that when you press a button, there's an additional
nice.
3
Oh, damn,
frames
good
before the button actually comes out on your screen. So it slows down your reactions. You can't react as fast because your buttons come out slower. But the benefit of that is that you see less rollbacks. That is to say, less frame skipping, less stuttering.
Oh, I typed that.
Whoa, nice. So if you have a rough connection, it can make things a little bit smoother for you. But if you have a good connection with your opponent, it's oftentimes better to have a lower input delay. And here on PS4, we play on 0 input delay at all times. I never play any higher than 0. And most of the time, as you can see, it's pretty good connections.
Good games are good. Damn.
I heard this scary
Fucked
dude.
up.
Yeah, really
Yeah,
close
you're
match.
very right. If I could Samantha Slashes win a lot more often.
Give it some time, dude.
Yeah, no, I'm having a lot of fun. I definitely feel like I'm thing.
Okay, actually, I want to say Herb versus Ass Milk one more time. That would be a really fun fight to watch, I think. I'm going to call it. Guys, as usual, if you guys enjoy hanging out, want to keep the channel on, check my Patreon page at patreon.com/Vencabot. Even $1 is a huge help. I stream for 40 hours a week every week. It's a lot of work. It's exhausting. It's a lot of fun, too. No, Ass Milk. It's okay. I get the second rematch for Hars if he wants it. But it's a lot of fun. It's something I'm very grateful to have the chance to do. And again, if you want to keep this dream alive, check out patreon.com/Vencabot or subscribe on Twitch. Check out Amazon Prime sub, guys. If you're an Amazon Prime or a Twitch Prime member, it's a free sub every month. That goes a long way around here. It does not auto-renew, though, sadly, but it is very helpful around here in any case. If you're like me, maybe you want to help the channel out financially, really can't afford to right now. Maybe you're a student or you're working part-time or you're working full-time. You have a house path and a family feed. What's really cool about that is that most of the ways to help are all free, and some of the best ways to help are all free. Like, so get in the chat, come say hi, come hang out, make the stream a lot more fun. Come co-commentate like HARSIMUS, get some games like KReichJr and all these guys, make the stream more fun.
Oh, nice.
Also, you can follow on Twitch for free, tell your friends we're here, save clips, and of course, guys, please check out YouTube at youtube.com/Vencabot Archive. Or just punch in Vencabot in the search bar. You'll find me that way too, guys. New video every single day on YouTube. Every other day is Third Strike, and every other day is like a long play like Bioshock and Mega Man Legends are on right now. Going live on YouTube every other day. As well as all kinds of other kind of like tutorial content, other long plays. It's a huge library, more than 1,000 videos right now. And they're all organized by game in playlists, like long plays of retro games, modern games, horror games, shooting games, AAA games, and indie games, puzzle games, adventure games, online games, single-player games. Lots of games on there. So we've got 1,200 videos that are public. If you're a Patreon member, you have access to 1,000 more. It's a lot of stuff, guys. I'm very proud of it. Put a lot of work into it. Here we go. Yeah, Freedom's like candy. It's tough, man. It's a tough game. It's the kind of game I find that if you're not... You're going to lose a lot, man. You're just going to lose a lot, period. Doesn't matter who you are. I'm trying to, like, this is the kind of game where there are so many levels of skill where you could be the guy that's been playing for a year and nobody in rank can beat you, but there are so many guys that can just mop the floor with you. And you could be playing this game for 10 years and nobody in the US can beat you, and you go to Japan and you just get washed. Right? It's just crazy how hard this game is to win at. But I think that's a lot of the appeal of the game too, right? The part of the appeal is that you get rewarded for how much time you put in. And there will come a time where you can beat the guys that are your peers, right? The guys that are beating you now, you will beat one day.
I should have massed harder on Super.
Maybe.
I was... Good stuff.
Good games, Herb. And that Herb is definitely no slouch. I want to see if Herb will fight Asmo. This is my last chance for Asmo to get that the Herb run back. I think it would be Herb's run back, right? I think Asmo beat Herb last time. Here we go. Last match of the night here, guys. After this, we're going to play some Dragon's Dogma. We have a variety stream play Thursday here, 4 nights a week, Monday through Thursday, on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday for around 3 hours. We just hit our third hour. More like 2.5 right now. We started kind of late. But also we do Bruise Day Tuesday, 8 hours of Third Strike every Tuesday. Guys, next Tuesday is Tuesday from Hell. It's going to be 12 hours of Third Strike next Tuesday, guys, from 4 until 4. You guys know I love this game.
Christ.
It's going to be a lot of grinding going on with both Alex and Ryu, probably. I got to get prepared for Alpha Attack, guys, at Cincinnati, Ohio. Arcade Legacy, a very proud sponsor of the Jazzy Circuit. Come by to Ohio, hang out with us on June 15th. It's going to be a lot of fun, I think. It's a really kind of a low-key event. The venue is really sick, though. And if you guys are in the area, in the Midwest area, or want to get a little bit traveling, it's super sick. I'm gonna be there. Mutant's gonna be there. Frankie's gonna be there. Okay. Neon Riot's gonna be there. Hars, you're in the Midwest.
I was, yeah. I'm in Jersey now.
Oh, you're in Jersey now. Okay, we're gonna be at DTN.
And then I'll be moving into New York, I think, in winter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
In any case, guys,
so I'll be
Chicago area, Wisconsin area, all you guys come out to Nebraska area, wherever you are. Come out to Alpha Attack in Cincinnati, Ohio, Arcade Legacy, June 15th. It's going to be a lot of fun. Everybody's going to be there. Neon's going to be there. What else do you need to know? You're going to have Neon. N Crew's going to be there. Twitch.tv/N_CRUZ. Awesome.
Who's streaming it?
It's going to be from my Vampire Arcadia. They're the local guys in Cincinnati.
Dope. Yeah, dope.
Super cool guys. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting them, but I really appreciate what they do for the community, for all the old man games.
I'm trying to go to Mackay Cup.
Yeah, Arcade Legacy.
Sick.
Mackay Cup. So Asmo has a win on her. Oh wow! Oh, that really went through the ages? No way!
Oh, that's crazy! I didn't think I was gonna.
Ban Candy.
That was dope.
I thought he must have barely grazed his ass.
One of my favorite things is the freeze frame on SA3 on Ken. This is so sick.
Ooh,
I feel like whenever anyone pulls that out, it's like not today.
Not today, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Good games, Asmo. Good games, Herbderken. Dude, that fucking Wake Up Super Early got another bug on me somewhere. I'll see you in a few minutes, guys.
Thank you so much, Frank. Appreciate it.
Oh, pleasure having you, Hars. Good games, homeboy. See you around, dude.
Peace.
Hit that salt, Herb. Asmilk reminds me of Tech Plug. He brings the salt. Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a triptych. Who's playing PS4 still, guys? Kenny's online. Kenny looking for those gims? Damn, ass milk. They got Kenny in this lobby. I'm gonna invite Kenny to this lobby. We'll get Kenny, Ass Milk, and Herbderken with the casuals.
Well, I got you. Yeah, I'm waiting for this.
I mean, that's really what you do.
Well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Fighters ready. Engage.
Oh my god. Look at follow that fat pug.
Go for it.
And the only thing that we can agree on is
Cody, what are you doing?
this generation. That's what
Cody!
In the car.
None of us know how to play, dude. None of us know how to play.
I need a chauffeur.